registered doctor in Australia and New Zealand with AMC exam. So who are we? What is Academically? Academically is an edtech aimed at helping healthcare professionals excel in their lives and careers. We offer support to healthcare professionals who wish to upscale their careers by migrating to Australia and other countries. But where did we start? So let's first talk about our CEO and founder, Dr. Akram, who's a clinical pharmacist and lecturer with over 10 years of teaching and research experience across various subjects of medicine in India, Malaysia, and Australia. His goal is to help qualified healthcare professionals across the globe achieve their passion and dreams by educating them. Now, who else is there with Academically? As I've already formally introduced myself, I'm Dr. Snigdha Sharma, and I've done my MD from Christian Medical College, Ludhiana. I have over 10 years of experience, and I am here joined with Academic, hoping to provide you the best of experience from my side. We also have with us Dr. Kamlesh Soni, who's the academic head of pharmacy with us. He provides us with invaluable guidance, expertise across all courses and mentorship programs. He has a PhD in medicinal chemistry from India's premier institute, Central Drug Research Institute, and has more than 15 years of professional experience. Now, who all is our faculty who's associated with us? As you can see, all our faculty is AMC qualified. We have Dr. Swapnil, Dr. Udara, Dr. Hema, Dr. Imelda, and Dr. Amit. All our faculty brings with them immense knowledge and years of teaching experience and expertise, and most of them working in Australia currently. So now the question arises, why Australia? As we know, with the recent changes in the visa policies, we still have 185,000 PR visa offers for doctors, over 10,000 job vacancies, and an average salary for a doctor ranging from 380,000 to 400,000, which is almost 2 CR. So, and we're not just saying these things. They have been published by Australian websites, their newspapers, and even their medical association, that it is projected that by 2031, there will be a staggering shortage of GP. And they have also given the current salaries of the doctors, even a general practitioner, earning up to 2 CR. So now that I talked about the monetary benefits, which is one of the main ones, what are the other benefits of working in Australia? Not just that you're earning high, there's a good quality of life. There's a balance between the professional and personal life, which somewhere we lack. There are ample of career opportunities. You just don't get to practice. You get to research and many other such things. There's a professional development scope with a lot of CPD activities going on. You're always enhancing your skills and reaching newer goals. And when we are thinking about shifting to a new country, we just don't think about ourselves. We also talk about our families. So we have free education and healthcare access for our children and our family members. So why not shift to Australia? Now the question comes, what is AMC exam? AMC stands for American Medical Council, and it is one of the exams that you need to clear to become a registered doctor in Australia. Now, as we can see, there are two parts of this exam, AMC MCQ and AMC Clinical Exam, which are done by Pearson VUE. We'll talk about them in detail, but first we'll move on to the next slide, where we'll see how we can take and when we can take the AMC exam. So as we can see in India, there are centers in Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, New Delhi, and Mumbai. When can we take the exam? They are held throughout the year with multiple dates every month, except December and January. So whenever the booking opens, you can take the exam and book the exam and then take it on that day. Also, according to the AMC website, there are 3 new AMC exam centers that will open soon in 2024, and the tentative locations are Pakistan, Malaysia, and Sri Lanka. There is no certain date by when it will open. It's just given that it will open sometime in 2024. So now the most important question comes. The first part of AMC MCQ CAP, how it is conducted. It's a 3.5 hour test with 150 multiple choice questions, which you can take at any closest exam centers that we mentioned here: Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Mumbai, and New Delhi. But what is the eligibility criteria? You need to have MBBS, MD, MS. Plus, whichever medical college you have graduated from needs to be listed on Directory of Medical Schools, WDOMS, as we say it. That you will already know when you will start doing your skill assessment. So what are the steps? The first is you need to do your skill assessment. What does that mean? Do your document verification. The first part of that is you go to AMC website, open your account. Then you start with your degree verification. Once your degree verification is done, you get a number, it's like an ID number that you receive, which is called EPIC number. Once you have that number, you can log into your account, get yourself a date to write down the exam, and take your AMC1 examination. Usually, within 3 weeks, you get your result. After that, you take your English proficiency exam, after which you can book your AMC2 examination, or you can go through WBA program, or now the benefit of taking AMC1, you can even decide to go to New Zealand. How? I'll tell you in the next slide. And after that, you become a registered doctor in Australia. So what if not Australia? You have given AMC1, not Australia. If you have given AMC1, you take your English test and you have the opportunity to take the New Zealand registration exam. You don't have to do your AMC2. So you can directly go and take and become a registered doctor in New Zealand. So that's a benefit of AMC1. You still have options open. You're not stuck with one country. So now there are a lot of students who have been hearing about a new pathway, PESCI pathway. What is that? So basically, it's a pathway with people who graduated long time back and who have a lot of experience in general practice. Basically, the main that they have been asking for is primary healthcare experience. But any experience where you're working with patients, you're dealing with patients for at least 3 years, they will help you with this. So you clear your AMC1, you do your English proficiency exam, and if you have a 3 years of working experience, you work on your CV, and then you apply online for different positions as a GP, which is under supervision. Once you receive an offer letter, then you apply for an interview, RACGP or multiple websites which sit for that. And once your interview is scheduled, if you clear, then you will get a letter and then you can start shift there and start working there. One thing that we have mentioned in point 4 is Monash model. What does that mean? All the cities are divided between 1 to 7 grading, depending the urban and the rural area. So the rural you go, the farther places where there's more requirement for the doctors, it's easier to get a job. So if someone is going through the PESCI pathway, I would advise find positions in a rural area. It will be very easy for you to get a position. Start looking for rural areas, similar to what the condition in India is. You will find a good position if you go towards the rural areas. Similar position. So who takes the AMC exam? How is the credential verification done? So starting with the verification, it is EPIC, done with ECFMG, Educational Commissioner for Foreign Medical Graduates. Now that we are talking about the skill assessment, which is done by EPIC, what requirements are there? We need your degree, we need your transcript, we need work experience if you have. If you don't have, it's okay, it's just AMC1. We need your valid passport, we need a government ID, a passport size photograph, and a medical registration certificate if you have. If you are an intern, you can still begin with the process and keep preparing. You don't have to think that we cannot do it now. So let's say skill assessment done, AMC1 cleared. What's next? English exam. So in IELTS, there's an individual score of 7 for each band. PTE for doctor is set at 65. OET is minimum score of 350 out of 500 or a grade B. So as we talked before, let's talk in detail. AMC Part 1, it has 150 questions, 3.5 hours. Now, how much do you need to score to clear the exam? That's the beauty of this exam. You only need to score 250 out of 500, which is 50%. And there's no negative marking. There is no good or bad after 250. 250 plus, you pass. So that's just a beauty of it. And how much time? Most of the students who have cleared with academically swear that if you sit and study properly, more than 4 months, maximum 4 months are good to go. So now that we have done cleared AMC 1, we have done the proficiency exam, what's next? It's the AMC clinical exam. So what are the features? Quickly, let's go through it. 16 stations, 10 minutes each. But out of those 16, 14 will be scored and 2 pilot stations which will not be scored. But you will not know which one is scored and which is not scored. So you have to do all 16 of them properly. So when you are given 10 minutes for each station, what does that mean? There is a clinical scenario given to you. You have 2 minutes to read the scenario, or you have a real patient, so you will take 2 minutes to listen, and you have 8 minutes for assessment. And it's once you start the exam, it's not like you have to finish all those 16 stations in one go. They do give you 4 rest stations, which is 20 minutes each. So 20 minutes of 4 time rest. So you do have breathers. Now, a good news. Since 21st March 2024, the passing has been reduced to 9 from 10 out of 14. And there is no limit on the number of attempts you can take for the clinical examination. Isn't that just great? And you can take it multiple times a year. So now, we have a lot of visas, as we talked previously, and there is a lot of sponsored visas with 482 visas for 2-year experience, 494 with different kinds of 491 visa, the regional visas, which are the sponsored PR visa. So what is stopping you, I wonder? So let's just quickly talk about the course that we are offering you before we talk about the tips and tricks. So we are AMC preparation course, and we are helping you to clear the AMC Medical Council exam, as we already told. We are giving you live lectures with their PPTs, mock exams, one-on-one mentorship program, and we have doubt sessions, special doubt sessions for all of you while the course is running, and a 1-year unlimited access. I just talked about it. We have instructor-led and self-paced content, one-on-one mentoring, extended access to content, flexible schedule, periodic webinars, feedback and assessment, tips on CV writing and cover letter generation, placement, and visa support. We are doing it all for you. So just quickly, let's go through the fee structure. AMC portfolio is 642 AUD plus 107 for any other additional qualification. For the EPIC account and the document verification, it's 230 AUD. So 979 AUD. For the step 1, AMC CAT MCQ, it's 2920 AUD. For the PTE exam, the English exam, it's 400 AUD plus taxes. For AMC 2 or WBA, it's 4391 or 1070 AUD. So now that I've talked so much about why choose academically, let's see, and just don't believe me, just don't believe my words. Let's see our successful students. We have Dr. Ragasri, Dr. Sanjana, who are already there in Australia. Dr. Raghu, who's recently cleared AMC 1, Dr. Clement, Dr. Prashant, and Dr. Chinmay. You can find their reviews on, not just here, that we have screenshots. You can go to Google, check our reviews. And even if you don't want to believe me, you don't want to believe these student testimonies, believe these WhatsApp texts. And even if not that, see, we have a reputation and a legacy. 900 plus positive reviews and more than 90% success rate. All our faculty is AMC qualified, and they have a lot of teaching experience and gone through a similar journey. The course content is high yield. The courses, whatever we are doing, you will find whenever you go and take your exam that the maximum questions will come from the content that we are giving you. We have an alumni network. Once you clear your AMC 1, we get you in a group together with all the previously cleared students. So they are there, they'll help you. People who are actually there in Australia will be helping you and guiding you. And not just that, personalized approach. Any issue that you have, we are there. We connect one-on-one over a call or over a G Meet or something. And whatever issues students have, we try and solve those problems. And if you don't believe us, we have 2 offices, one in India and one in Australia. Just go there, talk to our team, and you'll know we are there to help you from the start to the end. Now, if any one of you is from Pune joining here, we are there in Pune on 22nd September, which is day after tomorrow. You can meet Dr. Akram and the whole team, the medical team. I'll be there. All the support team, IT team, all the faces behind the whole academic team. You can meet all of us. So maybe I can hope to meet few of you there. Let's see. So, and leave everything if you don't believe all the rest of it. We have a lot of media coverage, and you can see the Farmater, News Nation, the Economics Time, the Hindustan Times, News 18, Startupedia, Outlook, Hindustan Times. You don't get featured at so many media platforms if you haven't really achieved anything. And Dr. Akram, our CEO, has proved it again and again how he is always there to help our students reach the final milestone. You can go find us on Google. You can see our reviews, and you can please review us as well if you have some time. Now, we do understand that the whole process can be a bit economically burdensome. So we do help you get financial assistance with Advance and Kuhu. For that, you can get in touch with the counselors, and they will guide you through the whole process. We at Academically also provide you scholarships for abroad program. What do you need to do for that? You go to our website, you register for the test, you clear the test, and then you get the scholarship. Now, before I end this presentation, guys, please go on Instagram, please go on Facebook, please go on Google, like us, follow us for all the updates. We'll be monthly holding these webinars to help you out with AMC and guiding the new students understand the whole process. These are our numbers. This is our website. If you can see, this is our email. These are the WhatsApp contact number and a calling number. Please get to us if you have any doubt. So I will be ending this presentation now. Thank you everyone for listening. If anyone wants to take the number and the details, I'll leave the presentation on for some time. And I think we are good to go to start with the question and answer round. So I'll stop the presentation. I hope you all have taken down the details to get back to us. Okay, guys, so I have a list here, and I will be calling out your names one by one. So please unmute yourself whenever I call out your name, and we can start with your questions, okay? So first is Dr. Piyush. Hello, Dr. Piyush, do we have you here?
Yeah, hello ma'am. Hello ma'am, good evening. Ma'am, I want to ask what about parent visa in Australia? Like, how many times we can bring our parents to stay with us in Australia, or is it difficult or not?
Okay, so
Thank
Dr.
you.
Piyush, the thing is, once you're going there initially for the initial time, till the time your PR settles down, there's always an option of taking your parents on tourist visa. Whenever someone visits, you can always send an invitation letter. They'll get the visa, and on in a tourist visa, you are allowed to stay in a country for a stretch of 6 months. And then you exit for a few days and you can get back. And once you're settled there, you can always bring them on a longer visa. That's not an issue. Okay. Okay, so we'll move. Do you have any other question, or should I move on to the next student?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So, Dr. Khadija, please.
Hello, good fine, I'm okay. I'm from
Hello, good
Afghanistan,
evening.
my name is Khadija.
Your voice is breaking. I have a request to all the doctors. Could you please mute yourself? Thank you. Okay, Dr. Khadija, please go on.
Hello,
Yes, please.
hope you will fine. I'm from Afghanistan. My name is Khadija. I'm grade for nursing, and with 5 year experience. My question is that do you have any exam for nurses? Thank you.
Uh, Hi, Dr. Khadija. Yes, we have exams for nurses. Okay, I have one thing for you, Dr. Khadija. If you could drop your phone number and email ID in the chat box, one of our counselors will get back to you and they'll give you all the details, okay? Okay.
Sorry, my question is that before you had an exam for nurses, when I called to your some of your colleagues, they told us we cannot give visa for the Afghan people. Is it
Yes,
real or not?
I'm here, Dr. Akram, the founder of Academically. So you're from your country. Basically, you have some restrictions, for the visa in Australia. So you cannot work
Yeah.
in Australia. Okay, so we can't help you. We can only help you to pass the exam. Even if you pass the exam, very difficult for you to get the visa.
Why?
Because of your country restrictions, there is so many restrictions on your country. Okay.
We cannot go from other countries like Pakistan or Iran.
No, we are not a visa agency. We are a healthcare academy. Our job to help you to clear the exam, not the visa. Okay, we can't help you.
Okay.
Sorry, Khadija. I think we'll move on to the next question. Dr. Shapesh, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah, hi. Hi, good evening, ma'am. I had a question like what are the CPD points and how does the CPD points help us in getting a job in Australia? Also, that is one question. My second question is depending upon the regional and rural areas, like there are more opportunities there. So say I've cleared my AMC one and I want to look for jobs. So how do I go about with it? How I know that Monash models from 2 to 5 are in regional and after 5 to 7 are in rural areas. So where do I start from? Where do I work? And because it's we're doing on our own, so uh, which place to look for the jobs?
So once you
Okay.
pass the exam, we will help you. Okay, but in general, as a intellectual candidate, you just need to apply all the jobs. And wherever you got the job, you can start. And this is good to start if you have 3 to 7 this MMM model area of needs. There will be a high chance to get a job.
So
Or if
what,
you
what sir? What about the feasibility of the like the services, the public transport?
100% public
Um,
transport, even if there's 100 people are living in a small village, you will get the public transport. This is Australia, not India, right? तो वहाँ पर सारी फैसिलिटीज मिलती हैं. इन जनरल कोई भी इवन छोटा विलेज में भी अगर आपका पोस्टिंग होगा तो वहाँ सारी फैसिलिटीज मिलेंगी.
no, sir. Like I was thinking, like, if you're living in a city and how it's like it will be different living in a rural area, right? Like where there's a
See,
village kind of
Australia, not India. That's why I'm telling if you like the nature lover and all those things, you will get a lot of things. So apart, you will got school, healthcare, transport, सब चीज मिलता है वहां पर. इवन अगर 1-2 हजार पॉपुलेशन वाले छोटे शहर में भी आप जाओगे वहां पर, दिस इज ऑस्ट्रेलिया, वहां पर सारी फैसिलिटीज मिलेंगी. समटाइम होता है कि कुछ मॉल वगैरह ना मिले कि I'm at same place, so you need to go maybe nearby, half an hour, 1 hour journey or something like that.
And what about the jobs and all that? Like, where do I start from? Do I
मैं
just
वही
like
बोला,
search?
एग्जाम पास हो तो जहां भी आपको जॉब मिले सब अप्लाई करना पड़ता है। ऐसा नहीं है कि मेरे को सिडनी में जॉब करना है तो फिर जॉब नहीं मिलता। You need to open कि जहां भी जॉब मिल जाएगा I will go, तो in that way you will apply a lot of jobs and interviews, and जब interview होगा, and this is a government in general will take a interview. For example, if you want to work in New South Wales, तो न्यू साउथ वेल्स वो पर्टिकुलरली जो उनका हेल्थ सिस्टम है वो इंटरव्यू करेंगे।
Mhm.
उनके पास में 40-50 हॉस्पिटल्स का लिस्ट होगा, नॉट जस्ट वन। ठीक है।
Okay.
हाँ, so for example, like if you are from Uttar Pradesh, UP, right, or maybe from Delhi, so Delhi they will conduct the entrance exam, and based on that they will give you, the other 3 hospitals or 4 hospitals they need, and you can opt this job. तो ऐसा ही वहां पर भी होगा, नॉट ऐसा नहीं कि स्पेसिफिकली एक जॉब वहां पर है और एक ही वैकेंसी है एक ही हॉस्पिटल में। तो यहाँ पर स्टेट गवर्नमेंट हायरिंग करता है और वहां पर पॉसिबिलिटी रहता है कि बहुत सारी जगह पे आपको जॉब मिल जाएगा, नॉट जस्ट वन प्लेस, बट यू मस्ट बी ओपन, कहीं भी आपको जॉब मिल जाए, बिकॉज इट इज योर फर्स्ट जॉब। यू कैन चेंज आफ्टर 6 months to एटलीस्ट 1 year के बीच में आप चेंज करके बाद में कर सकते हो आप इजीली।
Okay, and one last question. I need my first question to be answered also. How does the CPD points help in the resume?
हाँ, ये
And my
रिज्यूमे में
last
साथ में हेल्प करते हैं ना, इफ यू हैव some research publications, some CPD points, if you have, or if you did some electives, all those things definitely will help, or importantly the work experience, clinical experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my last question is that, like after I after I get to Australia and like clear my AMC one and get a limited registration and apply for a job, I need to complete 1 year of compulsory rotation, right? To apply for specialization
You need to
for
that
the
is after
specialization.
two, not one. You need to pass both exams, AMC 1 and 2, and then you need to work 1 year as a RMO. You will get full
Okay.
registration. Then you need to apply specialization if you want, or if you want to go for kind of family medicine, or we can say in GP pathway आपको जाना है ना, तो उसके बाद होगा तो AMC 1 और AMC 2 both you need to pass, or AMC 1 if you are opting for WBA या एक और pathway that there is PESCI pathway, वो एक अलग अलग रूट रहेगा, but you need to pass both exams, 1 year experience, and then you are eligible to apply for specialization. You are also eligible to apply your permanent residency, PR visa, RMO के लिए। ठीक है।
Okay, sir. So I can get like I can directly apply to the specialization of my choice. Is that how
Yes,
the
yes,
that works?
yes.
Okay. And is there any prerequisite requirement like I need to have work experience in this particular field? Say if I'm applying for
You have
OBG.
to check individual school basically where you want to apply. So each school have their own requirement, but in general, once you complete 1 year this RMO job, you are eligible to apply. This is also based on the branch to branch. For example, someone want to apply for surgery. Obviously, surgery first year मिलेगा नहीं. It may take 3-4 years experience, उसके बाद में surgery मिलेगा. But someone is applying for like maybe psychiatry or emergency medicine, तो maybe first year में मिल सकता है आपको, ना? तो डिपेंड करता है कि कौन सी ब्रांच में आपको चाहिए और कितना उसका डिमांड है, कितने लोग उसको अप्लाई कर रहे हैं। वहां पर कोई ऐसा एंट्रेंस एग्जाम तो होता नहीं है लाइक इंडिया में जो नीट पीजी है, राइट? तो वहां पर इन जनरली दे विल सी योर सीवी एंड दे विल इनवाइट यू फॉर द इंटरव्यू।
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू।
Doctors, one request. While we are moving ahead with the hands that you have raised and going to the queries, I can see a lot of you have asked questions in the chat box. So one request, please drop in your email and phone numbers in the chat box, just in case we don't have enough time to get to you in the question answer round right now online. Our counselors will get back to you in a day's time and will solve all your queries. So I hope you understand and will start dropping in your phone numbers and emails with your name. So next we have Dr. Siddharth. Dr. Siddharth, could you please unmute yourself?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Hi, Dr. Akram. How are you? It's been a
I'm
long
good, thank
time.
you।
last time I contacted you. Apparently, due to my family commitments, I couldn't continue my journey with Academically that time.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so I have only two very simple questions. First is, what about the fees, the total fees, including the academically charges and the whole budget which I need to have in my mind, once I'm going ahead with this exam. And second is, what are the chances of getting a job after first AMC's MCQ one?
Yeah, so the job depend on your previous experience on your own CV. So I can say if you have some experience, like 1 to 3 years experience, I can say very good chance. But if you have a zero experience and when someone is from FMG, then obviously there is a low chance. To improve your chance to get a job like 100%, you need to pass both exams. And the good thing now, this part two exam also you can write from India. Okay.
Okay.
Earlier, part one you can write in India and part two you need to be in Australia. And another thing is like in AMC two, अभी easy कर दिया गया है because earlier it was a 10 out of 14 stations you need to pass. But
Mhm.
now उसको 10 को 9 कर दिया गया है from March 23rd onwards. Okay. So अभी easy है as compared to earlier. And a lot of jobs are available basically in Australia. This is basically based on your previous experience CV के ऊपर है कि मैंने बताया कि but I can say
No,
60%
like right now मेरा तो 3 साल से ऊपर का इमरजेंसी में ही हो गया है अभी.
it's a very good chance. मैंने आपको शायद पहले भी वहाँ डिस्कशन हुआ था. It's a very good chance if you have 3 years experience. Maybe you will get job, within few months, few days. Because
Of
we recently one of our
after
faculty,
part one only you were saying, sir, or
part one से
uh,
आपको chance रहेगा because you have 3 years experience.
hmm.
But it's good to go if you can pass both exams. Otherwise आपको वहाँ
No,
जाके pass
definitely
करना
the
पड़ता है.
plan down the lane is that only, but the thing is only this, that if I'm getting the job earlier, maybe I'll move earlier.
Yes. आपको chance है. If you have 3 years experience, I can say very good chance for you.
And what is your advice, sir? Right now, I am getting a critical care experience too. I have a chance. So, should
Yeah,
I
very
keep
good.
it in emergency medicine only, or I should add on critical care?
आई थिंक इमरजेंसी मेडिसिन में ही आप जाओ, वो बेस्ट रहेगा. आपको बहुत ज्यादा इवन आपको पीजी भी मिल जाएगा वहां पर बहुत ही इजीली वहाँ ऑस्ट्रिया के
Okay.
अंदर. एंड बिकॉज ऑस्ट्रिया में वैसे भी सुपर स्पेशलाइजेशन के जो वहां पर टाइम होता है so once you got in, then you can add on whatever you want.
Okay. And what's the total fees structure, sir?
Fees basically you need to attend one test, academically scholarship test. Based on your marks in the test, we'll give you the like up to 50% the scholarship.
Okay,
So
sir.
it's up to the on how much you score in the test. And secondary, the other fees, I can say hardly you are going to be maybe 3 or 3.5, maximum 4 lakh total.
Okay.
Up to 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, guys, I am in Pune in hotel basically.
Okay.
So, thank you, Dr. Siddharth. We'll move on to the next person, Dr. Aditya.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
hear you, please.
Yeah, hi, ma'am. So I have some questions. The first one must be, how long will I have to, work to get a PR in Australia?
As I mentioned clearly, you just need to pass AMC 1 and AMC 2, and then you can work 1 year as a RMO. You are eligible to apply as a RMO PR. Okay.
Okay.
But there is another pathway also. If you are going for GP pathway, again you can apply after some few years. And another pathway is if you are going for specialist pathway, you can apply again for PR. So PR is not the problem for medical doctors in Australia. Even if some hospital giving you the work visa job in 494, and then they can give you after 1 year 186 PR visa. There is no competition in that.
Okay, sir. And about the NGREX, New Zealand exam. So what kind of an exam is that? Is it like a clinical exam, just like AMC Step 2?
Yes, it is similar Aussie exam.
All right, cool. And about the PG program, so after we finish the full registration, then I can apply for PG programs, yeah?
I mean, this is not for you. This is for anyone. If someone graduates from Australia, Australian citizen, They also need to do 1 year RM or internship, then they will apply. So you are only doing these two steps, AMC 1 and AMC 2. After that, you are equal to working graduates. And then after that, all the steps are same for everyone, whether you are IMG or you are Australian.
Oh, makes sense, sir. Makes sense. And I want to know, how will academically help us apart from just passing the exam, like just generally, till what process until I go to Australia?
So we are at tech, we our help you to to pass the exam. Then we also provide post exam assistance like your registration with APRA, or how to find a job, your CV, your cover letter. What are the consultancies there? Even we are working our own website, jobsly.com. And that whatever jobs are available in Australia, straight away you will get the message or email, so you can apply. So we will assist you in the entire journey.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. That's reassuring. And has anyone enrolled through academically into the PG programs?
Hundreds of no, not PG. PG, as I told you, it take two years,
Right.
not just a few days work. And
Yes,
we
sir.
are around 2.5-year-old company.
Yeah, makes complete sense. All right, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah,
so much for your time.
yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Aditya. So, guys, just reminding you once again, Dr. Akram is here in Pune, and we are having this MedConnect event on Sunday. So, if any of you is here from Pune, please come meet us, and we can
It's not just
personally.
Pune. If you are nearby, please come and you can directly ask me any questions is there. Because in my last event in Hyderabad, a lot of people are coming from even from UP, Rajasthan, from different states, not just the Pune. If you can come here, definitely please join, and you can in person you can meet me, and if you have any questions also you can ask.
Especially for students from Mumbai, Nagpur, all the medical colleges. Pune is very close by, just a quick train ride. So, moving on to the next person, Dr. Harshita. Dr. Harshita, are you there? Okay, we'll come back to you later. So, Dr. Amaya.
Yes, ma'am. My question is there an age limit for applying?
Yes. So basically, there is no age limit to applying or to write the exam, but the age limit for the visa, your age must be below 45 years.
Okay. And if I want to apply as a specialist, if I have a DNB of any specialty, would there be any advantage?
Yes, you can apply a specialist pathway if you have at least 8 to 10 years experience and a very good CV. Then you can try for that. Otherwise, you need to go through this specialist pathway only.
Okay, if I go through the normal pathway, can I practice in my specialization after my RMO postings?
No,
No.
I mean, even RMO also, you can work in your own field. For example, you did in surgery or maybe internal medicine, या pedia, या option gynae. There is so many jobs also in RMO in the same department also you can apply. So if you have previous experience or previous degree, then most likely you will get.
So I need to do the specialization once again there if I want to be a specialist there.
Yes, obviously you need once again, but you will get admission easily. And specialization is free here, and you will getting paid around 4 to 5 lakh per month. It's a stipend basically. This is a fellowship you are doing in Australia.
Okay. Sir, so all the courses will be online or remote. I won't be able to attend any
Yeah,
offline.
basically our faculty they are from Australia, so we provide online coaching only, no offline, but online plus recorded. We take live classes. If you not able to attend live, then in that case you will get the recorded session.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay. Thank you. So we move on to the next person, Dr. Shiva. Could you unmute yourself, please? Dr. Shiva? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Please. Please go on. Sir is here.
Yes, ma'am. My question is, I want to ask about that. How can I get material for clearing AMC exam one? And I need to prepare for clear AMC on exam. Which subject I have to clear of AMC exam?
Yes, Dr. Sneha.
Dr. Shivam, when we are talking about which subject, we are talking about clinical subjects. We have surgery, medicine, so gynae, peds, mental health, and community medicine and ethics. So surgery and medicine are kind of 25% each, and gynae, mental health, pediatrics, and community and ethics are again 50%, so 12.5% each. But it's not really that strict of a division, all these subjects. You don't have to go in depth for anatomy or all the para and preclinical subjects that we have to prepare for NEET teaching. So this is us telling about the subjects. What was the next question? Could you repeat, please?
Next question, ma'am.
Basically, he's asking
How
for
can
the
I get
material.
material for clear?
Yes, so
Yes,
Shivam, we
ma'am.
provide coaching basically. We provide live coaching to pass AMC 1.
Okay.
So basically, as I explained, we have a faculty, we have different courses. So our main course is like 3 to 4 months, where we will teach you at least twice a week, 2 hours each day. जिसमें faculty will take the class properly, एक topic लेके faculty अच्छे से उसको explain करेगी और वो live class में आप doubts भी पूछ सकते हैं. तो once आप एक बार डाउट अच्छे से अपने लाइव में ले लो, जस्ट इन केस अगर आप जॉब कर रहे हैं एंड यू आर नॉट एबल टू अटेंड द लाइव लेक्चर, आपको रिकॉर्डिंग्स मिलेंगी एंड यू कैन गो थ्रू द
No, ma'am.
रिकॉर्डिंग.
I'm pursuing MBBS in 5th year.
Okay, so
Yes,
you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
start.
still you can join basically if you are in your final year.
We are giving you an access of 1 year. Once you enroll, from then to 1 year, the
Okay.
course will finish in 3 months, but the access for the material will
Oh.
stay with you for 1 year.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Dr. Shivam, if you can drop your phone number and email, one of our counselors will get back to you and they'll explain you everything in detail how the course works.
Yes, ma'am. I drop my number and email
Oh,
message.
perfect. They'll
Okay.
explain you
Thank
how
you,
our
ma'am.
course works then. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next, Dr. Karthik.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
And good evening.
Ma'am, actually, I'm studying third year in the course, ma'am.
Dr. Karthik, your voice is a bit muffled.
Ma'am, actually, I'm studying third year in the course. Actually,
Yes,
I'm studying
please
third year in the
ask.
course.
Dr. Karthik, can you please write your question in the chat box so we can read and give the answer?
I'm studying,
Your voice is
sir,
not clear.
actually, I'm studying. Sir, actually, I'm
Okay,
studying
okay.
third year MBBS, sir. Is it
You are
possible
in
to start preparation from now, sir, for AMC?
No, 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 no. It is just, you need to be focused on your MBBS studies right now. But
Okay,
when you
sir.
are in your final year, then you can join.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
I mean,
after
it takes
finishing my
4 to 5 months is enough to pass this exam. It's not
okay,
required
sir.
like a 2 year or 3 year preparation.
Okay, sir. Sir, after finishing my both AMC, I can study PG in Australia.
Yes. So
Okay,
you need
sir.
to pass both exam AMC 1 and AMC 2. Then you need
Okay,
to
sir.
work 1 year as a RMO, and then
Okay, sir.
you are good to apply.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Karthik. We'll move on to the next
Thank you, ma'am.
question. Dr. Akash.
Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Akash. I have a doubt regarding after clearing the AMC one, what are the odds of getting the job? Like recently, my friend have passed the AMC one and he's struggling to get the job in to get the work experience. Like, where should we apply and what are the centers so that we could apply and we could confirmly get the job 1 year for 1 year rotations.
So basically, we will help you. So I don't know from where your student passed this exam and why they did not help the coaching for your friend. Okay. So we help our all students how they can land a job in Australia. But obviously, this is also based on your previous experience. If you have zero experience, obviously there is a low chance. So are you a IMG?
No, I'm an Indian graduate. I'm an internee right now. I'm planning to give an attempt on
Yes,
next now.
Akash. And your friend also Indian?
Yeah, he's also in India.
तो इसने कौन सी कोचिंग से किया था?
Sir, could you speak in English?
Yeah. So from which coaching your friend joined?
No,
I mean,
he started from himself. He didn't attend any
okay. So
coaching.
this is the main problem. You need mentor in your life. It's not just to pass the exam. So we will help you your CV preparation, your cover letter, and when to apply, and what are the websites you need to apply, especially the government website, state government websites, and what are the right time to apply, what are the consultancies helping you in the job. So we will help you in that once you pass the exam from academically.
Okay, sir. One more doubt. Will we get paid in that 1 year rotation, sir?
Yes, in Australia nothing is free, all paid. Whether you are a junior medical officer, RMO, SRMO, सब paid है यहाँ पे. I mean all paid here, nothing is free in Australia. You are doing PG also, वो भी they're also getting paid. You will getting paid fellowship.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. That's all. That's
Okay.
my
Thank
question.
you, Akash.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Akash, for that question. We'll move on to the next student, Dr. Chirag.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir. Sir, if you don't mind, I wanted to complain about something first. Sir, I visited during your Chandigarh seminar. I was a little late due to some uncertain experiences. So I reached by 3:30. So first, there were few counselors. First, one of them said, "We'll get you in touch with Dr. Akram right now." And after a few minutes, he said, "Sorry, he already left." I don't know why he lied to me. The second thing is, uh, the uh, the seminar was to be till 6 p.m. and I was late, but I reached by 3:30.
It was not
And
6.
still,
It was around 4:30, around something.
sir, it was mentioned on the ticket I got. The timings were
No, I mean,
mentioned on the
this
ticket.
is the venue is not from academically. Venue we hired basically. Even
I
for
understand.
tomorrow in Pune, they have a 9 to 3. They give only the slot. So sometimes they guys, okay, please leave और इसको खत्म करो जल्दी करो वो लोग को भी वो रहता है ये एक प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है कि वेन्यू हम लोग जो है ऐसे हायर करते हैं उन्होंने बोला 6 बजे तक बट अर्लियर हो गया बट आई डोंट नो कि वो हमारे काउंसलर ने मे बी 3:30 पर तो मैं वहां पर था इन जनरल इवन आई वाज आउटसाइड द वेन्यू why don't you
I don't
approach
know,
me
sir.
directly?
I waited and then I had to leave because they said sorry, we cannot do anything right now. Then they promised me to arrange a webinar
So
on
did
coming
they call
Tuesday.
you back?
No,
The counselor?
that's what I'm telling you right now. They said we'll. That was Sunday, right? On 8th. So they said we'll call you on Tuesday. We'll arrange a webinar with Dr. Akram and other counselors, and nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Arindam, are you there?
Yes, sir. I am here. I'm here.
I mean, तो ये जो लीड थी ये वाली तो कनेक्ट नहीं किया गया अभी तक
अंदर वाली स्टेशन पर हैं
सर एक बार चेक कर लेता हूँ कि क्या स्टेटस है.
I mean, okay, I'm sorry, Chirag, so Dr. Arindam is here. He's our salesman here. He will connect you right away.
प्रैक्टिस भी है साथ में इसका.
Okay, and then sir, I have few queries. So I wanted to know about your charges for everything because there were
Our
two
charge is only
counselors.
for the course. Rest you need to
Yeah,
pay to
yeah,
the government like
yeah. I know.
assessment fees, exam fees, English
Yeah,
fees.
I know those charges, but then your counselor said we'll discuss everything on webinar. First he told me the charges, and then he said we'll discuss in during the
वही
webinar.
तो
So
बोल रहा है अभी वेट करो वो कॉल करेगा वो भी आपको बताएगा बेसिकली द चार्जेस बेस्ड ऑन योर स्कोर इन द टेस्ट वी विल टेक वन
okay,
योर एएमसी का टेस्ट होगा आपका एक एंड बेस्ड
yes,
ऑन योर स्कोर वी विल गिव यू द स्कॉलरशिप उसके बाद में बताएगा
okay,
कितना अमाउंट आपको पे करना है बट इन जनरल वी चार्ज अराउंड
okay,
$3,200 ऑस्ट्रेलियन डॉलर एंड वी गिव अराउंड अप टू 50% डे ऑफ तो वो जो
okay.
स्कॉलरशिप है वो
Chirag, could you
कितना
please
अमाउंट
share
आप
your WhatsApp number right away? I think Manas is here from our team. Manas,
Yes, sir.
yes
talk to him right away.
give your WhatsApp In the chat box,
Okay,
Manas
okay,
will come back
okay,
to you
okay. I will
right away.
share my details. Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah, he will guide you. Okay, no worries. Thank you.
Okay, okay, sir.
Sorry, Dr. Chirag, for the confusion, but our counselor is just getting back to you in a few minutes. So we'll move on to the next person, Dr. Teja. Dr. Teja,
Hello.
hi.
Ma'am, I have completed my MD General Medicine and the 3 years course and 1 year senior residency. So, is there any chance of this short-term training program in Australia, something like that is also there?
Yes, you can apply. Or if someone is in the MD or MS in final year, third year, or you are recent graduate, you can apply. That is up to 1 to 2 years. But the condition, you need to go back to your home country. You cannot registered in Australia after that training.
So after the training, I won't get the Australian registration.
No, no, no. It is
So then, after completing the training, what should I do after that for the registration?
they are not giving you, they are just giving you the training. They are helping. Those are from LMICs, low and middle income countries. Australia is supporting for them. So this training, you need to go back to your home country and serve your country. You know. But if you want to work in Australia, you want to settle in Australia, the only pathway, the standard pathway, or is the specialist pathway.
Okay. So specialist pathway, I won't be compatible, right?
Yes, yes, yes. You are very recent graduate, so yeah, no issue.
If I have to do the standard pathway again, will I be on the same level like a recent MBBS graduate?
Not in same level. You will get in your own field also, and so there is a 4 level in the RMO. One,
Okay.
two, three, four. You know, since you have experience, they will give you the more senior one. You know, like
So
uh,
what is the benefit of getting a senior most
you will
level
get
of RMO?
more salary and low supervision or no supervision
Uh,
based on your experience or your skills.
Sorry, sir, I didn't get you. Can you repeat it once more?
I mean, there is a level 1 to 4, right?
Okay.
So level 1 means you need very good supervision. You know, you cannot do this and that. You need supervision. But if you
Okay.
are in level 2 or 3, it will reduce the supervision. Maybe if
Okay.
you are in 4, it will like independently you can work. You are very competent in skills. And you will
Okay.
get getting paid based on that. Like for example, in India, we have an assistant professor, right, in medical college. So
Okay.
we have
Yes.
rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, and rank 4 in assistant professor itself. So the salary based on that rank 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Okay. So salary difference will be there.
Salary difference will be there and supervision, you know, and there is a high chance for you if you want to do again PG in Australia.
Sir, in RMO, how much is the average salary that we can get?
Around 5 lakh. Around we can say around 100 to 120,000 Australian dollars.
So after that, they will take the tax and also, and then nothing
Still
much
you
will be
will
left with us.
still you will more save as you are getting a salary in India. I know my friend is basically working in Apollo, so he's getting 130, and he is a MD, he's a recent graduate, right? 1,30,000. Up if you know if all these taxes, still you will you can save 1.5 and 2 lakh.
Okay.
I'm
Okay. Okay.
talking about the saving, not talking about the expenses. Although if you all those things, and there's a healthcare is free, education is free if you have family, you have kids, no, all those things also. You need to
Okay.
save.
Okay. Okay. Sir, and this RMO, how long we have to do this? If it's RMO
It is,
1 means?
it is only for 1 year basically you need to do, and like 1, 2, 3, these levels will your supervisor will recommend. It is
Okay.
like kind of your promotion basically.
Okay. So after this 1 year, we will become GP, right?
No, GP itself is a 3 years. Again, you need to do fellowship in GP.
So after this 1 year, what?
In Australia, in general, anyone want to practice in Australia, so you need to pass AMC 1 and AMC 2. Then 1 year RMC, you will get the registration. Okay, and now need to go. You have a two pathway. You need to choose GP pathway. You need to go for 3 years training. Okay. Or if you are
Okay.
opting for a specialist pathway, it may go to the 4 to 6 years.
Okay. So, if I go by this standard pathway, I can become a specialist only if I do the PG training once more.
Yes.
So, PG training there will be around 6 years, right?
No, 4 to 6 years. If you are going like to super specialization, then it's go to 5 to 6 years. Otherwise, four
Okay.
years in general.
Sir, and if I'm doing the PG again there, what will be my stipend or the salary
Stipend
per
is
month?
the same for all. So
Same. Again,
again, yeah. So you are getting paid again.
again for 5 6 years, I will be with this payment only, right?
Many doctors are coming here after we complete, MD or MS. Even many people I know that they done 8 or 10 years experience. Even our one faculty doctor, Sipral Sharma, she's from Pune. So she itself did MD from Pune in pathology, and she worked 4 years in India, and then she passed this exam. She's practicing now. तो तो बहुत सारे डॉक्टर्स हैं कि जिन्होंने बाद में रियलाइज करते हैं कि हमको अब करना है तो बट ऑब्वियसली यू विल गेट इट्स नॉट जस्ट द मनी यू आर कमिंग हियर so you need to see the money after you become a GP or a specialist. At the time your salary, highest salary in Australia around 3 CR per year. Even if you can just go on Google and see our top 10.
Sir, that is for whom, sir? Is it for GP?
No, it is for specialist in neurologist.
Oh, that is super specialty, no, sir.
Yes.
It takes a long way.
Yes. So I mean, even GP also can make 1.5 or 5 CR.
Oh, okay. Sir,
Dr.
after 1 year of
Teja?
RMO.
Okay,
Hello.
sorry. No, I was saying maybe you can even drop your email and phone number, and one of our
Okay.
counselors can immediately get in touch with you because we have a lot of students who are waiting, a lot of
Okay.
doctors,
Okay.
and we are kind of running out of time. So
Okay,
please
thank you.
drop your phone number, and a counselor will get in touch with you. They can get in touch with you if you have someone here. Ananda,
Okay.
can we have someone get in touch with Dr. Teja now?
Sure, sure. I think Manas is there. I think few other counselors are there.
Okay,
We'll
so
get it. Sure.
okay, perfect.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay.
Okay, most well. So we move on to the next doctor, Dr. Fahad.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Actually, I wanted to ask, in order to write the AMC exam, do we need a registration in India? Like I'm FMG, so do I need to give that FMG first, then apply for AMC?
So I have no idea about in India, but in general, if someone have registration in US, UK, Australia, Canada, they can practice anywhere in the world without writing any exam.
No, actually, I'm asking like you were saying that we have to get some experience
That's
and
why
all
I
those
am
things.
telling that in Australia registration के बाद में पूरी दुनिया में you can practice anywhere. But if you want India में practice कर सकते हो या नहीं, you need to contact to MCI.
No. I'm just asking कि AMC लिखने के लिए मुझे पहले FMG clear करना पड़ेगा. Is it mandatory?
No. Without FMG, you can write AMC.
So you're saying that like if I'll not give FMG, then I'll not get the experience. So in order to land a job, I have to like give
You need to
AMC
pass
1,
both
then
exams.
2.
Yes.
Exactly. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Fahad. Sir, there are a lot of questions that we have in chat box from FMG students. So I would like to quickly just tell all of them. Guys, if you are foreign medical graduates who have come back from whichever country you're doing your graduation, come back to India. You don't need to clear your Indian exam, FMGE exam. Sir just mentioned FMGE is not important to be cleared to sit for AMC 1 and 2. You can directly finish your graduation, give AMC 1 and 2, and go to Australia. And the only issue is, the only benefit of clearing it is that you can work in India while you're giving the exam and get some work experience. Okay, I hope we have cleared.
Dr. Krishna, there is some questions in the chat box, so I can read one by one, or
Yes,
maybe
sir.
I can give the clarify. So Aditya is asking, yeah. So academically provide it will assistance like your document verification. We will provide you the coaching to pass the exam. We'll also help you in your finding a job, like your CV, cover letter, job application, all those things. And Gautami, I think please elaborate about the visa. Please tell me more about the visa. Okay. So once you pass AMC 1, then you need to find a job. The company or hospital can sponsor you the work visa like 482 visa. This is also required 1 year working experience in your home country. No? Okay. Or you also can apply 494 visa. It required 3 year work experience. And there is some other visa like 482, sorry, 491 and 190 and 189. 180. There's so many visas for medical doctors basically. So some visa are applicable for after part 1, and PR visa you only can get once you pass the AMC 1 and AMC 2. Plus you need to work 1 year as a RMO, then only you can apply. There is a lot of visa for doctors in Australia. So is there any attempt for AMC 1? Does it affect our resume? So yeah, so for AMC 1, there is no number of attempt, but you need to pay the fees for the each attempt. Okay. For example, if you fail in your first attempt, you can go for second attempt or third attempt. There is no such attempt number is there. Yes, I'm Mayur from Philippines. Yeah, again, because Mayur, there's no need to pass this FMG exam. Without FMG, you can write AMC exam. Okay. And what are residency opportunity? Yeah, residency, you can apply in Australia once you pass both exams and you need to work 1 year as RMO, then you are eligible to apply residency in Australia. Afsana Kadir, please, people, we have multiple country transfer. Can they give AMC? I have no idea what you're trying to say. Can you please ask your question? So maybe I can give the more clarity. Yes. So basically, Harshita is a very good question. So बहुत सारे इंडियन डॉक्टर्स को क्या लगता है कि हम जो है प्लैब पास कर लेते हैं and we can work in Australia. So we can go Australia because we are not getting a job in NHS in UK. So this is not true. You need to pass PLAB 1 and PLAB 2 and you need to go to UK and practice there. Get full general registration after 2 years of work in UK. Then only you can apply through the competent pathway to Australia. No need to write any exam. But ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि आपने खाली PLAB पास किया, आप UK गए नहीं, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में आपको ट्रांसफर नहीं होगा. ठीक है. Shaurya, the Delhi meeting. Yes, we are planning in Delhi. Hopefully, next week something we will update. So Delhi, we are planning to have one meetup. Yeah. So we are basically right now. I'm in Pune. So you guys, if you are nearby, you can visit this Sunday. But if we are also planning some event in Delhi and Chennai and Bangalore in future. What about PG in Australia? So हमने बहुत explain कर दिया. I think now we can take the questions here.
Okay, sir. So, sir, we'll move on to the queue. And guys, one request. I understand you all have a lot of questions. Maybe you won't get a turn. So please put your phone number, email in the chat box, and our counselors will start getting back to you at the same time.
Please share your phone number, email, so our team can connect to you one-on-one. They will give you 1 hour consultation. So as many questions you can ask because we can answer here, very limited questions. But जितने भी लोगों ने hand on किया है, सबको number तो आएगा. I'm sure. No worries. Yeah.
Okay. So we move on to the next candidate, Dr. Katyani. Are you there? Okay, we'll get back to you in some time. Dr. Rhythm.
Hello.
Yes.
Ma'am. Sir, actually I wanted to know what are the chances or possibilities of getting into surgery in Australia and New Zealand?
या भाई तुमको इंडिया में पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं हो रही है, तुमको ऑस्ट्रेलिया में कहाँ पॉसिबिलिटी मैं तुमको बता दूं. I mean there is no surety. This is purely based on your own CV.
No, like जैसे सर US में it's like next to impossible for an IMG to get into surgery. तो मैं उस basis पे आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में तो कुछ नहीं होता है कि IMG है या लोकल है.
ऐसा नहीं है ना.
बीच में जो CV है आपके दम है तो आप आगे जाओगे. जो सर्जरी का जो डीन है वेस्ट हॉस्पिटल का वो इंडियन ही है और सर्जरी का वो हेड है, ठीक है। तो
अच्छा
आपको
अच्छा।
वहाँ एडमिशन लेना होगा तो वो इंडियन ही है, वो डॉक्टर जॉर्ज फ्रॉम केरला। तो ऐसा नहीं है ऑस्ट्रेलिया में कि भाई IMG को मिलेगा नहीं और लोकल्स को मिलेगा। वंस यू पास बोथ एग्जाम, नाउ यू आर इक्वल टू ऑस्ट्रेलियन ग्रेजुएट्स, ओके,
Okay,
बिकॉज
okay.
यू आर डूइंग इक्विवेलेंसी और डिग्री।
Yes, sir. So it basically depends on our CV and on our
यस
experience.
यस यस यस, बट आई कैन से वेरी कॉम्पिटेटिव ब्रांच है इंडिया में, तुम्हें पता ही है कॉम्पिटेटिव ब्रांच है सर्जरी,
हाँ जी, हाँ
राइट।
जी।
तो कॉम्पिटेटिव ब्रांच थोड़ा टफ रहता है, पर मिल सकता है, कि अगर आपको सर्जरी ही करना है, दिस इज गुड थिंग इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया। अगर आपको सर्जरी करना है, आपको सर्जरी ही मिलेगी।
सर्जरी ही करनी है सर।
फर्स्ट ईयर में ना मिले, 2 साल में मिले या 3 साल में मिले, पर मिलेगी आपको सर्जरी। बट
वो
इंडिया
कोई
में
बात नहीं।
अगर सर्जरी मिलेगी, ये नहीं मिलेगी बेस्ड ऑन योर मार्क्स, राइट। तो वो आप
Yes, sir.
बोल नहीं सकते।
ओके सर, तो बस मेहनत पे है अपना बेसिक।
Yes.
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
Okay, Dr. Rhythm. Dr. Dinesh, we'll try and keep the conversation in English for everyone. Next, we have Dr. Megha.
Good evening. It was a great session. I have a doubt that I've heard few doctors after clearing AMC Part 1 exam, they're applying for WBA program. What's your opinion on that? Is it which one is better? Is it taking WBA program after AMC
Yeah,
1
I mean,
or
ठीक है, I
clearing?
mean, yeah. So if you have some experience after MBBS, if you have at least minimum 1 to 2 year experience, I can say very good chance for WBA. But if you do not have any experience, obviously there is no chance, I can say. Okay. So if you have experience, definitely you can try for WBA. Otherwise, if you have no experience, then I advise to pass both exams from home country, from India. So now we also provide coaching for AMC too also. So both exams you can pass, and I can say 99% chance to get a job after both exams you can clear.
And so, is there any demo classes available from this platform?
Yes, Mega. If you can just drop your WhatsApp number in the chat box, so our team will connect you. Okay. Okay, Mega. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Megha. We'll move on to the next person, Dr. Anand.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
My question is, I graduated last year in 2023. After that, I have a gap of 15 months. Now I started working. So with this gap of 15 months, how difficult it will be for me to get a job after clearing AMC1?
Why you think, I mean, what was the reason for this gap?
I was preparing for NEET PG.
I mean, in Australia, one word they always, consider, they will see recency of work. Okay.
Okay.
And you also need to justify this gap. So if you are working at least last 6 months, then there is no problem. But if you are
Sir,
not working, then there is a problem. Yeah.
Sir, I recently started working from September
Yeah,
this month.
obviously, if you start like 2-3 months back, and it may take for you to pass this exam at least another 4-5 months, right? So 6 months तो आपको हो ही जाएगा, तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा आपको. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Anand. If I think that's a question, we will move to the next doctor. Dr. Piyush?
Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm graduated from China and I completed internship there, and I'm also doing internship in India. So will this 2 year be counted as clinical experience?
Yes, Piyush. So internship also counted as experience. You can show.
No, sir. I'm asking like 2 years internship because I have already finished my 1 year in China and now doing in India.
Yes. तो मैं वही बोल रहा, 1 year China experience you can show, or India में if you are doing 2 year internship or 1 year experience, you can show as experience.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for that question, Dr. Piyush. We'll move on to the next person, Dr. Roshni. Dr. Roshni, do we have you here? Okay, we'll get back to you later. In the meantime, do we have Dr. Mansi with us?
Yes, hi, good evening.
Okay.
So my question is about my pathway in New Zealand. So after I clear my AMC one, is it the same path as in Australia?
Yes, similar pathway, but the exam you need to pass NZREX.
Okay, it's a clinical exam, if I'm right.
Yes, it is a clinical exam or ski exam.
Okay, so there also I have to do 1 year RMO and then I can apply for PG, right?
Most likely similar pathway, but never ask someone this question. So मेरे को भी इतना अभी देखना पड़ेगा कि उनका क्या पाता है, but they are copy paste from Australia only.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, Dr. Roshni, I think you are here. So can you unmute yourself and ask the question? Dr. Roshni, we can't hear you. Can you unmute yourself? Uh, okay, I think I'll get back to you later. Then, Dr. Anmol?
Yes.
Please.
Yeah. I wanted to ask that I have graduated from Russia, and since then I am appearing for FMG, and I have more than 4 years of gap. So, is it possible for me to land up a job after clearing AMC one?
Not AMC1, AMC2 के पास.
Acha,
IMG
okay.
is most likely will get a job after AMC2 because you have no experience, no
Hmm.
registration,
Hmm.
But if you have a registration in your home country, you have some experience, then there's a good chance to get a job.
तो सर मुझे कुछ और पूछना था कि अगर ये जो 4 साल मेरा गैप है, फिर अगर बीच में मैं क्लियर कर लेती हूँ, तो वो मतलब ड्रॉबैक रहेगा जो पहले 4 साल बर्बाद हुए
Obviously,
उसका?
हमेशा रहेगा वो. But as a woman, you need to basically make a story. A story in the sense, like for example, you are a female. I'm not, के मेरी शादी हो गया या कुछ मतलब ऐसा स्टोरी तुमको बताना पड़ेगा. जस्टिफिकेशन यू नीड टू गिव. बट यू कैन नॉट से कि 4 साल तक मैं प्रिपरेशन कर रही थी और मैं पास नहीं कर पा रही थी, इसलिए मैं 4 साल तक जॉब नहीं
ये
करी.
एक्सेप्टेबल नहीं है ऐसा ना?
यस, यू नीड टू जस्टिफाई द गैप बेसिकली. तो अगर ऐसा कुछ रीजन है, कुछ भी लाइक फैमिली रीजन है, कुछ बना के आप कर सकते हो.
जी जी, ठीक है सर. ओके,
Okay,
थैंक यू
thank
सर.
you, Dr. Anmol. Dr. Roshni, this will be a last call. If you can unmute and ask this time. If not, please leave your phone number and email and we'll get back to you. One of our
Yes,
counselors will call. Okay, perfect.
yes, ma'am. So I did my MBBS in. I just got recently passed out from Government Medical College from Tamil Nadu, and now I'm working in a corporate hospital in emergency medicine as a duty medical officer. So I'm trying to prepare for AMC exams part one. I have two main doubts. Number one is what is okay. I want to be you to be elaborate on what kind of work experience or how excellent should my CV be in order to get a good job in Australia after passing my MC Part One exam.
So any
What?
hospital job, if you are doing working as a medical officer, whether it is a government hospital or private hospital, that experience will work. Even if you are working in any clinic or nursing home also, you just need to see the clinical experience.
Yes. So should I be adding up with some any certification courses or
No
preparing
need, but
or
no
journals,
need,
articles? Will
no
that
need.
keep me in an extra edge to get a good
Yes,
offer in
yes, yes.
Australia?
Obviously, it's not mandatory, but if you can do some research, some publication, some additional CPD, points or some certification, definitely will help you.
Okay, so my number two doubt is after completing my 1 year of rotation as an RMO, how do I apply for my PGs? What kind of work should I be do preparatory work in order to get my dream PG department?
So when you are doing 1 year RMO work in Australia, then you need to decide where you want to apply. For example, you want to apply for ops and gynae.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, pedia. Then you need to apply for that. So you need to think about now onwards कि तुमको in which branch you want to work, and similarly, you need to work on your CV. So, for example, if you want to do an option gynae, you can do some research, some publication in that field, some case report, case series, even a systematic review, whatever you can publish to align that your goal.
Okay,
Or if
sir.
you are doing some CPD, some certificate, so you have to do in that particular branch only. For example, if you want to do in pediatrics, to do all those things in pediatrics only.
So, does that differ from different universities in Australia? Suppose I need one particular
There is no
university, I need.
university. Here is a basically separate schools is there. So each school have their own. For example, surgery have separate school, or and internal medicine have separate school. It's like not like university in India they provide.
Like for example, if my target is getting an admission in University of Sydney, what?
Sydney
How
does
should I
not provide
approach?
any PG.
Okay.
So Sydney, basically in Australia, if you want to become a doctor in Australia, there is a two chance for you. So once after you complete your 12th or high school, we call in Australia, and then you can go in medical school. It's like 5 to 6 years medical school, like MBBS, like in India. Second
Okay.
chance, if you are doing in MB or like a BSc in science, or you did your pharmacy degree, nursing degree, physiotherapy, optometry, now or dentistry. Now, if you want to become a doctor now in Australia, so in that case, you need to go for 4 year MD program. So this is also these two programs will give you the leading to registration. Okay, but
Okay.
the specialization are the totally different pathway. It is not a course basically; it's a fellowship basically.
Okay, sir. So that will not be counted as degree when I come back to India.
No, this definitely will call, but you cannot, say that this is given by my University of Sydney.
Okay, sir.
They have,
Dr. Roshni, can you drop your phone number and email ID as
Yes,
well
ma'am.
in the chat box? One of our ADC counselors will get in touch with you and
Yes.
explain you even the process and the course details that we have.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So we'll move on to the next candidate, Dr. Vinay.
Hello.
Dr. Vinay, can you speak a bit louder?
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, I've heard that we have to go through different registrations before actually, or maybe in process of taking AMC 1 and 2. So will this academically will help us doing so for like registrations that we have to go through?
basically, there's no such, we will guide definitely, but in general, you just need to find a job and your employer will help you in that your registration, your visa, all those things. Okay. But we will also guide you for your registration, but in general, you no need to, any guidance. So there is, in each hospital, they have a separate department to hire international medical graduates, and they will assist you in your entire journey. We will also help you once you pass AMC 1. What next after that? For example, your job, searching, and all those things. We will help you.
Yeah, I mean to say, for example, let's say Epic registrations and
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes. Acha. Okay. First, that we will take care. So in general, basically, the first step document verification. So we will help
Yeah.
you to complete. That is Epic verification and AMC portfolio. We will help
Yes.
you.
Yes.
No worries. That will take care of our team. Then we will give you the coaching to pass this AMC 1. And once you pass, and if you want English also from us, then we will also help you to pass that. Then we will assist you in your job and all those things. Don't need to worry about this.
All right, sir. Sir, one more question. Like, after like we just do this registration and stuff, may I know, are you also providing any face-to-face classes or is it only through online?
By Australia, my faculty on face to face we cannot provide.
Okay. So is
Yeah.
it okay? So this teaching program will through an Australian faculty,
Yes,
right?
yes. Australian, basically, जो pass किए हैं इनसे, they will only
Okay,
the
okay.
faculty, and they are in Australia.
And even for the OSCE exam as well, right?
Yes, all AMC 1 and 2 mostly, but we are work out on one AMC 2. Okay, how we can in AMC too, we are planning maybe 80-90%, online, and few things we can, offline also.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for that question, Dr. Vinay. We'll move on to the next person, Dr. Farhan.
Hello everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Pakistani citizen and I have done my MBBS from Pakistan, and now I'm doing a FCPS training in emergency medicine, right? And I have also INC registration, Irish Medical Council registration, and I'm moving to Ireland maybe in January or next coming July. So I have heard about Australia that having 1 year experience in Ireland, you can move to Australia with only AMC Part 1. So my question is, how can I join emergency medicine in Australia from Ireland?
So, basically, first you go to Ireland and complete your registration and work there. Then you can connect at that time. In general, every few months they change the rules and regulation in Australia. So
Mhm. I have already registration of Ireland. I'm moving for that.
तो भाई यहाँ पर हर 6 महीने में रूल चेंज होते हैं. अब तुम 2 साल पहले के क्या बताएं हम आपको कि क्या होगा. पहले आप वहाँ जाओ, काम कर लो.
आजकल क्या रूल चल रहे हैं आयरलैंड से ऑस्ट्रेलिया मूवमेंट के लिए?
हाँ, तो there is a pathway called competent pathway. So anyone is
Yes.
from US, UK, Ireland, they can apply through that pathway.
Yeah, I have read about the competent pathway as currently some elaborate.
Yes, so if you got your registration in Ireland, then you need to apply through
Yes.
that pathway.
Okay. So to join emergency medicine in Australia, so I will have to follow that pathway from Ireland.
Basically, if you have 10-year experience, then you can say you are a specialist. So you are not a specialist. You will consider you just a medical graduate. Okay. Whether you
No,
are from
I'm not.
Ireland के बाद भी
I'm not talking about.
they need
I'm just
experience.
talking about joining the training program of Australia.
Yes,
I'm not talking about
training you
the
are eligible
training
to apply.
program.
You are eligible to apply for training.
With 1 year experience of Ireland.
I have no idea about Ireland. Please go Ireland and talk to them. Mostly we are helping here Indian Pakistanis. Okay, so talk about that
Okay.
experience.
So how can I apply from the Pakistan to emergency medicine in Australia?
You need to pass both exams and you need to work 1 year as a RMO. Then you are eligible to apply any agency in Australia.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Farhan, for that question. We'll move on to the next person, Dr. Kaushik.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Actually, do you provide like any CV building activities, assistance in CV building activities and
Yes, I
like that?
mean once you pass the exam, and then within 3 to 5 days we conduct a webinar and we guide one-on-one your CV building, your cover letter writing, and applying for the jobs. Once you pass the exam, we will assist you.
Okay.
And this is done by
Like
our faculty. They pass the exam, now they are in Australia. So they will help you one-on-one.
okay. Then like sir, like after clearing like AMC two also, like like I wanted to do like specialization in neurology. Like how many years would it take generally?
This is very competitive branch, I'm sure you will get or not, but it may take around 4 to 6 years in any branch in Australia. Obviously, neurology takes 6 years.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Gaurav?
हेलो.
Yes.
हेलो डॉक्टर अकरम.
हेलो.
कैसे हो सर आप?
गुड गुड. यस गौरव.
सर एक्चुअली मुझे ये जानना था, जैसे कि अभी 2023 में मेरी इंटर्नशिप खत्म हुई है यहाँ इंडिया से.
ओके.
उसके बाद मैं नीट पीजी की तैयारी कर रहा था और अभी नीट पीजी दिया मैंने. तो
You are an Indian graduate?
या
Okay.
तो सर ये जो इंटर्नशिप मैंने की है इंडिया से, ये तो उसमें एक्सपीरियंस में गिनी जाएगी ना सर?
एक्सपीरियंस में काउंट होती है इन जनरल, गवर्नमेंट वाले में नहीं होती है ना वीजा के टाइम पर, बट
अच्छा
जॉब के लिए आपको काउंट करेंगे।
अच्छा, तो ठीक है सर। अगर जैसे अभी अभी तो मैं कुछ नहीं कर रहा, वैसे पीजी की तैयारी कर रहा हूँ।
अरे भाई
और
ऐसा मत करो, आई मीन ऑल गाइज हियर प्लीज डोंट वेस्ट योर टाइम, डू योर पीजी इज ओके, बट please work at least 4 hours or 20 hours weekly, and you need to mention in your CV you are working part time and you
हम्म
are doing part time your coaching. तो प्लीज
हम्म,
अपने सीवी में गैप मत करो कि भाई मैं फुल टाइम पीजी की प्रिपरेशन ही कर रहा हूँ या एफएमजी की प्रिपरेशन कर रहा हूँ, ऐसा मत करो। आप
अच्छा।
एक यू कैन शो कि भाई मैं 20 घंटे काम करता था एज ए क्लिनिकल में, किसी भी क्लिनिक पर, किसी भी हॉस्पिटल में, और
हम्म,
साइमल्टेनियसली आप प्रिपरेशन करो। तो गैप मत दिखाओ सीवी में, गैप बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा जॉब के टाइम पर। यू
अच्छा।
नीड टू शो एक्सपीरियंस कि मैं किसी भी क्लिनिक पे, अब आपका कोई फ्रेंड होगा कोई सीनियर वीनियर, वहां से जुगाड़ करके वो कर लो, तो सीवी में वो मतलब ना, वी विल हेल्प यू वंस यू पास द एग्जाम, है ना, जुगाड़ तो हम लोग भी बताएंगे क्या करना है उसके अंदर।
हम्म, ठीक ठीक है सर। और एक मेरा एक
बट
सवाल
इन
था कि
जनरल प्लीज आपने सीवी में ये गैप नहीं होना चाहिए, तो प्लीज वर्क करो, क्या है पार्ट टाइम, क्या है 2 दिन करो वीकली, बट
अच्छा।
वर्क समथिंग इन क्लिनिकल, किसी भी क्लिनिक पे जाओ, नर्सिंग होम में जाओ, कहीं भी काम करो।
हम्म, और सर मैं ये पूछा था, जैसे अगर फॉर एग्जांपल मैं AMC 1 निकाल देता हूँ, उसके बाद मैं 1 साल की जो इंटर्नशिप है या जो भी रोटेशन है वो करता हूँ मैं,
हम्म।
और उसके अगले साल मैं AMC 2 देता हूँ, पर अगर अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो पास नहीं होता है तो वो मेरे को
तो
वापस
जॉब आपकी
इंडिया।
कंटिन्यू रहेगी।
अच्छा।
Well, you can take as many time, you retake in AMC2. For example,
हम्म
you fail in first time, you can apply, reapply, और जो जॉब होगी ना आपका, for
हम्म
example you have a level 1, they hire you as a level 1 RMO, if
ओके।
in your experience वो level 2 भी हो सकता है, level 3 पे भी पहुंच सकते हो आप।
अच्छा। और सर ये जैसे अभी आपने बताया था AMC 1 के बाद हम न्यूजीलैंड के लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, न्यूजीलैंड के लिए क्लिनिकल एग्जाम जो है।
Yes, yes. So
तो
if you want to work in New Zealand, so if you can clear, basically if you
न,
clear AMC1,
नहीं नहीं
now
सर,
you have
एक्चुअली मेरा सवाल कुछ और है।
मैं बता रहा हूँ फिर क्वेश्चन करना आप।
ओके।
Now you have a chance. If you want to practice in Australia, you can go AMC2. Or if
हम्म
you want to practice in New Zealand, you can go under REX. Another
हम्म
important is here, once you got full registration in New Zealand, you can
हम्म
practice in Australia. Or if you got full registration in Australia, you can transfer to New Zealand. Now question बताओ क्या है?
हाँ सर, यही पूछना था कि जैसे अगर AMC 2 भी दे देते तो उसके बाद हम कौन सी कंट्री जा सकते हैं जहाँ एग्जाम नहीं देना पड़े?
हाँ तो न्यूजीलैंड जा सकते हो आप, और सारी ये जो गल्फ कंट्री जा सकते हो।
अच्छा।
Thank you, Dr. Gaurav, for that question. Now we move on to the next person, Dr. Deeksha.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, sir. Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
Actually, I'm an MBBS graduate. I completed my internship this year only. So I just wanted to ask that if I can apply for any fellowship over there in Australia uh, as an MBBS graduate, or do I need to get an MD or MS degree? Only after that I can go for fellowship.
No, you need to pass basically these exams uh, to work in Australia. So if you want to work in Australia, you just want to do some course and you want to come back to India.
No, sir, I'm looking for both the options. If there is any possibility that I can do fellowship and then
Yeah,
and
the
come back,
fellowship in
then
general, if
I'm
you
open
are
to that
doing
as well.
MD, if you are doing in India MD or MS in your third year,
Ji.
you can apply some short training. Otherwise,
So, as an MBBS graduate, I cannot apply
no,
for fellowship directly.
no.
Okay, and one more thing that you told that AMC step 2 can be given multiple times if
Yes.
unfortunately we are unable to pass it. So, will I have to give the AMC step 1 again
No, no, no,
to
no.
apply for them?
No, 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 no. You can
Okay.
give as many times part 2. For example, you pass part 1. Within
Okay,
7 years,
sir.
you need to complete this part 2. This is the
Okay,
condition
sir.
only. But obviously, you need to the good time within 6 months. You need to appear for part 2.
Okay, okay, sir. Once after failing the part 2 exam, then within 6 months you have to apply for part 2
No, no,
again. Is
no.
that what you
Anytime.
mean?
जो भी next available date होगी उसके बाद you can reappear in the AMC2. But I'm
All right,
telling
sir.
कि once you pass AMC1, the student asked
Ji.
me what is the right time to go for part 2. So
Okay.
within 6 months you can go for part
Within
2
6 months.
because yeah.
All right, sir. And one more thing, sir, that I've heard that after AMC 1, we can apply for 1 year internship or something. Then we will be assessed on the basis of work over there in 1 year, and then given license. Is it true, or I mean,
No, no.
I have a
So are you a IMG or you are Indian graduate?
yes, I am an Indian graduate only.
Okay, then for you, this condition is not applicable. Basically, you need to pass both exams and then you need to work 1 year as a RMO. Then you will get
Okay.
the full registration in Australia.
So after AMC 1, I cannot apply for any internship or any
Yes,
job.
yes, it's not internship. You need to apply job. It's called
Okay.
JMO, Junior Medical Officer or RMO. JMO, RMO job you can apply after part 1, AMC plus English, both you need to pass.
Okay. Okay,
Then
sir.
you can apply.
And after that job, AMC 2 will be mandatory, right?
Yes.
Okay,
So
sir.
if you want to skip AMC 2, then you can go, there is a program called WBA, Work-Based Assessment Program.
And what is that, sir?
That is, there is a 23 hospitals where you can work there for around 10 to 12 months. There's no
Okay.
need to write the CMC exam. So they will, during this period, they will see your skills and
Okay.
then you will pass the exam.
So it is WBO is done after AMC 1 and then 1 year
Yes.
internship, sorry, 1 year JMO, then WBO. Is it right?
No, no, WBA you can apply even our AMC part 1, but generally they
Okay.
give preference those have some experience. So if you have after MBBS, for example, you are working in India and you clear
Yes,
this
sir.
AMC 1 and you can apply WBA program. So WBA is same like as a you are working as a CRI in India or internship you are doing in India. So different
Okay.
5 department you need to work each department 45 days. And in
Okay.
that 45 days they will see your IC skills and they will give you the marks basically.
Okay.
But
So,
in
sir,
general,
I'm currently a JR in microbiology department. So, will it count as an experience because it is non-clinical?
no, I mean you can show, but clinical experience need to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. That's it, sir. Thank you.
Yes, next please.
Thank you, Diksha, for that question. Next, we move on to the next person, Dr. Abdullah.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Thank you very much,
Welcome.
Dr.
Yes,
Akram.
Abdullah.
I have been chasing for you for the last 1 month. मेरे बाबा हैं वो भी डॉक्टर हैं सऊदी अरब में for the last 24 years and we
Okay.
have been living there and I'm also a doctor. 2 महीने पहले ही बना और
Okay, so
पाकिस्तान
you
से
are
बना.
living in Saudi?
Yes, सऊदीया नजरान से. अभी तो बाबा एडमिन है एमओएच में.
अच्छा अच्छा.
तो वो सर ये है मुझे कह रहे थे कि डॉक्टर अकरम को देखो यार डॉक्टर अकरम को देखो. आई थिंक वो कुछ आपके कोलीग्स को भी जानते होंगे मुझे एग्जैक्टली नेम्स नहीं याद.
Okay,
तो
okay.
ऐसा है सर कि पिछले कुछ 1-1.5 साल में ऑस्ट्रेलिया का प्लान बना हुआ है. तो माय फादर वाज सेइंग नहीं बेटे आपने पाकिस्तान में ना एफसीपीएस होता है. माय फादर वाज सेइंग बेटा आपने एफसीपीएस करना है उसके बाद जहां मर्जी जाओ करो. तो मैं छोटा मोटा एक्टर भी हूँ पाकिस्तान में जो ड्रामास बनते हैं उसमें मैंने एक्टिंग भी की हुई है. तो आई सेड नहीं बाबा अभी नहीं पहले ऑस्ट्रेलिया
यार
जाऊंगा वहां
फिल्म
कुछ.
में जाओ क्या मेडिकल कर रहे हैं आप?
No, my father wants me to become a doctor and I said कि doctor plus actor ज्यादा मसालेदार लगेगा. तो my father said नहीं बेटा only एक साइड doctor. तो खैर तो ही gave me कि बेटा आप इंटरवेंशनल कार्डियोलॉजी में जाएं. मैंने कहा ठीक है बाबा लेकिन पाकिस्तान में जब मैंने अभी हाउस जॉब शुरू किया ना सर 2 महीने हो गए मुझे. तो वो कह रहे हैं सारे डॉक्टर्स के यार तुम तो एक्टर हो पेशेंट्स पहचानते तुम तो एक्टर हो तुम यहाँ क्या कर रहे हो. मैंने कहा जी
कंटेंट
नहीं
बनाते नहीं बनाते आप? Are you making some content on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube somewhere?
सॉरी सर सॉरी am I making?
आप कुछ कंटेंट बनाते हो क्या?
हाँ जी बहुत जबरदस्त.
अच्छा तो कहाँ पर है आप? इंस्टाग्राम पे कहाँ हैं आप?
सर मैं जियो टीवी बहुत फेमस है पाकिस्तान में. हम टीवी बहुत फेमस है. ये फिरोज खान माहिरा खान वगैरह
ओके
इनके साथ मैंने रोल्स प्ले किया. हाँ जी. तो अभी ये है कि अभी फिलहाल क्योंकि हाउस जॉब चल रही है मेरी नाउ डेज आई एम बिजी विद मेडिकल स्टफ. सो जरा ये एक्टिंग वाली साइड निगलेक्ट हुई है. तो इस दौरान में मैं चाहता हूँ कि अगर मैं 1 साल के लिए अगर पढ़ ही रहा हूँ हाउस जॉब कर ही रहा हूँ तो मुझे AMC 1 निकाल देना चाहिए. तो उस सिलसिले में मुझे एक कोलीग मिली. लकीली मी एंड शी वाज वाचिंग द सेम बेड. उन्होंने AMC 1 निकाला हुआ था लेकिन शी इज जॉबलेस सर. तो मैं अभी कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं इसलिए आप तक आ पहुंचा हूं. तो मुझे सर सबसे पहले बताइए कि AMC 1 मैं दे दूंगा इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट ईयर जुलाई के मिड में 15th ऑफ जुलाई के बाद. इफ मैं दे दूंगा, उसके बाद सर क्या होगा?
आपको जॉब, आई मीन आफ्टर AMC 1 in English,
Yes,
both
yes,
is
yes.
mandatory, so you are eligible to apply jobs. Now job मिलेगा ही नहीं मिलेगा, फीमेल का प्रॉब्लम क्या है पाकिस्तान में? I know hundreds of females from Pakistan. They are basically house wife basically बन जाती हैं, काम धाम तो करती नहीं किसी क्लिनिकल में, राइट? तो जॉब कहाँ से मिलेगा? एक कैंडिडेट
ऐसे
हमारे पास
exactly.
में ही थी हमारे ऑस्ट्रेलिया में, तो हमारे वो
हाँ,
नेबर थे बेसिकली। वो
ऐसे ही
4 साल तक उन्होंने एग्जाम पास किया, 4 साल से ना बच्चों को उसी में लगी पड़ी, वो कभी उन्होंने प्रैक्टिस ही नहीं करी। तो जॉब कहाँ मिलेगा
यस
यार? डिग्री थोड़ी नहीं जॉब मिलता है कि भाई तुमको जो है तुमने
एग्जैक्टली,
एग्जाम
जबरदस्त
पास कर
जबरदस्त,
लिया।
ओके हो गया,
तो
ओके हो
नाउ
गया।
यू नीड सम एक्सपीरियंस क्लिनिकल में, मतलब कोई आप जॉब करे कुछ हॉस्पिटल में तो उसकी बेस पे जॉब इजी रहती है। और इफ यू हैव एटलीस्ट 1 ईयर एक्सपीरियंस जो आपने क्या क्लिनिकल में कहीं हॉस्पिटल में आप जॉब कर रहे हैं, तो इट इज अ गुड चांस टू गेट अ जॉब, यू नो। एंड टू इम्प्रूव योर चांस आप पार्ट 2 क्लियर करो, आपको 100% जॉब मिल जाएगा। Why you are looking
ओके
after part 1? यूके में कि
ओके
आपको पार्ट 1 के बाद में अलाउ करते प्रैक्टिस? नो, दे आर नॉट अलाउइंग आफ्टर पार्ट 1, यू नीड टू पास बोथ फ्लैप 1 फ्लैप 2, राइट? सेम इन यूएसए ओनली, सेम फॉर कनाडा। तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया में पार्ट 1 के बाद तुमको जॉब क्यों चाहिए? यू नीड टू पास बोथ एग्जाम टू इंप्रूव योर चांस, यू नो। पार्ट 1 के बाद में चांस रहता है 50-60%, वो भी अगर आपको एक्सपीरियंस है एटलीस्ट 1 ईयर का, ओके।
ठीक है,
अदरवाइज
ठीक।
टू इंप्रूव योर स्कोर आपको दोनों एग्जाम पास करना। नाउ द गुड थिंग इन AMC, part 2 exam also you can give from your home country.
ठीक है, हाँ जी, वो तो सर पाकिस्तान में पता नहीं कहते हैं, सुना है कि जनवरी में भी आ जाएगा।
नहीं, वो तो आपको पार्ट 1 आएगा, बट पार्ट 2 इट इज फ्रॉम होम, आप अपने घर पे बैठ के लैपटॉप पे दोगे आप।
अच्छा अच्छा, ओके
पार्ट 2
ओके
को यू नीड टू गो टू एनी एग्जाम सेंटर, पार्ट 1 के लिए आपको
ओके
एग्जाम सेंटर जाना है।
ओके सर, आई हैव अ वेरी गुड सर्कल इन मेलबर्न, स्पेशली ये जो ग्लैन रॉय है एरिया, इसमें मेरे कुछ दोस्त रहते हैं। एक डॉक्टर अली सिद्दीक हैं पाकिस्तानी, उनका अपना मेरे ख्याल से हॉस्पिटल भी है, पिछले 14 साल से। आई मेट हिम हियर इन जिना हॉस्पिटल लाहौर।
तो फिर यार ये फिर बकवास क्यों कर रहे हो, अभी सब कुछ क्यों कर रहे हो? आपको तो जॉब वही दे देंगे अगर आपने एग्जाम पास कर लिया तो। और आपके इतने नॉन लोग हैं वहां पे तो।
नहीं, एक्चुअली मैं थोड़ा बाबा की बात बहुत मानता हूँ ना। ही सेड कि डॉक्टर
नहीं
अकरम
तो
से
आपको
मिलना
तो
भैया।
अगर आपका कोई नॉन बंदा वहां पे है तो वो आपको जॉब दिला सकता है विद इन 1 वीक, आपको जो एग्जाम पास करना है, यू नो।
ओके 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 सर, उनका तो अपना हॉस्पिटल है मॉडर्न मेडिकल सेंटर के नाम
हाँ
से,
तो वो तो आपको एक दिन में भेज सकता है,
मेलबर्न
आपको जो है लेटर के भाई आप आ जाओ यहाँ पर। तो यू नो अगर वो डिपेंड करता है आपके कनेक्शंस के ऊपर, तो आपको तो एग्जाम पास करना है बस।
ओके ओके। अच्छा, वन थिंग इज कि अब सीवी में मेरे लिखा होगा कि मैं बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्मर रहा हूँ मेडिसिन, सर्जरी, क्या नाम है, सीसीयू और कार्डिक सर्जरी में। तो इसके अलावा क्या कोई मुझे कुछ लोग गाइड करते हैं कि आप सीवी में लिखवाएं कि मैंने ना आईसीयू बहुत अच्छा संभाला, मतलब वो यहाँ पाकिस्तान में सर्टिफिकेट्स बंदा बनवा लेता होता है,
If
हफ्ता जाए तो 2 महीने
if
का।
you are going in emergency medicine, then definitely you can go ये वाला चीज दिखाओ। अदरवाइज तो कोई वो नहीं है आपकी, कहीं भी आप काम करो, क्लिनिकल में आप काम करो, that's enough.
ओके 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 सर, द थिंग इज मैंने आगे स्पेशलाइजेशन करनी है इंटरवेंशनल कार्डियोलॉजी में फ्रॉम ऑस्ट्रेलिया, तो उसके अकॉर्डिंगली मैंने हाउस जॉब में रोटेशन सेलेक्ट की हुई है और वो मैं कर रहा हूँ।
हाँ तो उसमें फिर वो आपको हेल्प करेगा, वो इंटरनल मेडिसिन का ही पार्ट है इन जनरल।
ओके ओके सर, आप कहाँ, सिडनी में होते हैं?
हाँ जी, सिडनी, ब्लैक टाउन।
सिडनी सिडनी सर, वैसे ही पूछ रहा हूँ, मेलबर्न, सिडनी, पर्थ, क्या नॉर्थ ऑस्ट्रेलिया, आप किसको प्रेफर करेंगे वैसे?
अरे भाई तुम पाकिस्तानी पासपोर्ट होल्डर हो, यू आर नॉट ऑस्ट्रेलियन
हाँ
पासपोर्ट होल्डर, तो जहाँ तुमको जॉब मिल जाए वो बस चले जाओ आके बीच के वहाँ पर। इट इज 100 टाइम्स
हाँ
बेटर फ्रॉम योर होम कंट्री। एंड वंस यू आर इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया, 1 साल के बाद फिर आपको जहाँ जाना है वहाँ मूव करो। पर फर्स्ट जॉब में आपको ऐसा प्रेफरेंस नहीं रहेगा कि भाई मेरे को यहाँ जाना है, मुझे यहीं पे जॉब करनी है। जहाँ मिल जाए
ओके
जॉब वहाँ चले जाओ, और 1 साल के बाद में देन यू कैन शिफ्ट।
ओके, यानी अभी फिलहाल बस AMC 1 का फोकस होना चाहिए एंड दैट्स इट, राइट?
यस यस यस।
ओके, सो थैंक यू वेरी मच। मैं
थैंक
जरूर
यू।
विद इन अ ईयर 2 ईयर आपसे फेस टू फेस मिल रहा हूँ, तो
ठीक
तब
है
वी शैल
ठीक है,
हैव अ
थैंक यू
पार्ट।
सो मच, या श्योर।
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, Dr. Abdullah. We'll move on to the next person. Dr. Sharon, please unmute yourself.
Hello, good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So the thing is that I am doing my MD medicine in India at a very good institute actually in India, and I am thinking of moving to Australia, and I want to pursue probably any medicine field there in Australia also. So I should move via the specialty pathway, or I am thinking of giving my AMC exams during my MD years only. So what?
फर्स्ट ऑफ
How
ऑल
you?
आपको स्पेशलिस्ट पाथ में मिलेगा नहीं, वो उसको मिलता है जो 8-10 साल एक्सपीरियंस वाले को, राइट? तो यू आर अभी आप एमडी कर रहे हो, ओके,
Yes,
तो आपको तो मिलेगा ही नहीं. यू हैव ओनली द वन पाथवे, दैट इज स्टैंडर्ड पाथवे. आपको एएमसी की बाद ही जॉब मिल जाएगा.
सर मेरे को आई मीन इजीली मिल जाएगा जॉब्स. आई मीन आई एम डूइंग माय एमडी
Yes,
मेडिसिन.
since you are doing MD medicine in India, आपको बहुत ही easy जॉब भी मिल जाएगा. Even if you want to do again, PG in Australia, आपको जॉब भी, sorry, एडमिशन भी easily मिल जाएगा.
तो आप क्या सजेस्ट करेंगे? व्हाट शुड आई डू इन माय एमडी इयर्स ओनली?
आप जस्ट एएमसी 1 पास. आपके आर यू ऑन सेकंड ईयर, थर्ड ईयर, कौन सी ईयर है आपका? कौन सा? कैन यू प्लीज रिपीट?
फर्स्ट ईयर सर, फर्स्ट ईयर.
फर्स्ट ईयर. तो अभी तो भाई आप पास कर लो और एमडी भी कर ही लो. अब इंडिया में आ ही गए तो अभी तो साल हो रहे हैं आपका. हाँ, बट आपको मोस्ट लाइकली जॉब मिल जाएगा इवन आपको आरएमओ को ही जॉब मिल जाएगा आपके अपनी ब्रांच में. आपको लाइक आपको कार्डियोलॉजी में जाना है, किसी उसमें जाना है तो.
सर मतलब मुझे एएमसी 1 और 2 दोनों ही दे देना चाहिए अपने एमडी इयर्स में?
अगर दे सकते हो तो बहुत ही गुड हो जाएगा. दोनों अगर आप पास कर लेते हो तो
ओके
आपको
सर.
लाइक
और कोई
100% आपको जॉब मिल जाएगा.
एकेडमिकली हमें कैसे मदद कर सकता है सर, जैसे डिफरेंट कोर्सेज से, और मतलब क्या मतलब जॉब सीकिंग में? सर आप थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हैं इसको? आई मीन
एकेडमिकली हम लोग पूरा कराते हैं. लाइक ये डॉक्यूमेंट वेरिफिकेशन हम लोग हेल्प करते हैं. हम लोग कोचिंग कराते हैं एएमसी 1 के लिए. इंग्लिश की हम लोग कोचिंग कराते हैं. Apart from this, and we help for job and visa also.
okay, jobs and visa. So the support is till we get our first job, right? And what about applying for specialty and such?
No, this is not. Specialty you are applying after 2 years, not now. But हम लोग जो गाइडेंस देते हैं आपको इन जनरल, वो आप वहाँ पहुँच जाओगे तो वहाँ से 100 डॉक्टर होंगे आपके जैसे. आपको एक ही जर्नी में होंगे तो आपको हमारा क्या नीड पड़ेगा वहाँ पर. आपको अभी नीड है बिकॉज यू आर इन इंडिया. आप वंस यू आर इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया हमारा कोई नीड नहीं रहेगा आपको. बट ऑब्वियसली हम अपने स्टूडेंट को गाइड करते रहते हैं. कोई अगर कॉन्टेक्ट करता है बाद में भी तो.
So if, for example, I take the course of academically in second year or third year, so I will be provided the guidance of like AMC 1 and 2 and then job guidance.
Yes. So I mean our course is AMC 1 का अलग कोर्स है, AMC 2 का अलग कोर्स है. तो अभी आप AMC 1 का ही बाय करोगे, राइट? तो वो डिपेंड, हम लोग असिस्टेंट तो पूरा करते हैं लास्ट तक.
Okay, sir. Okay. So can you make me connect with any of your counselor as such?
Yes, please leave your phone number, email in the chat box. So right away our team will connect to you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Dr. Sharan. We'll move on to the next person, Dr. Maitri.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yeah, I want to ask what is the subscription charges of Academically?
This is based on basically you need to attend one AMC mock test.
Okay.
This is a scholarship test basically. Based on your marks in that test, we'll give you the scholarship. So we charge 3,200 Australian dollar and we give the scholarship up to 50% based on your marks basically.
Okay. And what about AMC 2 exam?
Similarly, I mean, there's a 5,000 fees, but that will be after 1 year, right? You need to pass AMC 1, then English, you start looking a job. Similarly, we follow the same system for AMC 2.
And what if I cleared AMC 1, AMC 2 and English exam, and then I have to apply for the 1 year RMO-ship? So for that, which kind of visa I have to apply?
For work visa in general.
Work visa in general.
You will find a job and the hospital will give you the visa. I mean, they will give you the letter of support. You will get the visa. Visa is not the problem in Australia.
Okay, and after one ship RMO, I will be able for permanent residence in Australia?
Yes. So once you pass both exams and 1 year work as RMO, then you need to apply Medical Board of Australia for skill assessment. Once you got that letter, then you are eligible to apply PR visa.
Okay, and in that I can also carry spouse or someone on dependent visa as well?
No, even you can on your work visa also. For example, you are married and you pass this exam and you got a job. So you also can, go with your spouse on work
Okay,
visa.
during 1 year RMO-ship as well?
Yes. Now it depends on in the hospital to hospital. Some hospitals, they may give you, visa only for you, not your spouse. I mean, so spouse to pay the fees from your own pocket.
Okay.
Yeah. And some maybe they can give you for both of you. Yeah.
Okay. And after 1 year RMO-ship, which are the path other than specialization?
Then you can go specialization, or if you want to become a GP, both pathways there.
Okay, for GP I have to do 3 years course, right?
Yes, it is a fellowship. In Australia, there is no course in general for medical. Okay, so this is you just need to apply fellowship. This is 3 year fellowship for GP and 4 to 6 years for specialization.
So is it easy to get GP fellowship,
Yes, very easy as compared to that this specialist pathway. Yeah.
or is it available in rural area or urban like Sydney or as well?
Mostly for IMGs in rural, or we
Okay.
can say semi-rural. So after 3 cities, Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane,
Hmm.
all rest of the cities are considered in the rural only.
Okay. And after completing 3 years of fellowship in GP, I can work in any hospital?
Yes. No, after GP, then you need to work in the GP clinic, not in the hospital. So GP clinic, like in India, you might know in Delhi, kind of like क्या बोलते हैं आम आदमी clinic in Delhi, right?
Hmm.
So small clinic होती है जैसे 4 or 5 doctors होते हैं, so they will see the
Yeah.
patient. This is a 9 to 5 job. So maximum of doctors from India, they think that they're planning to go Australia. They will do for specialization, but वहाँ जाने के बाद they become a GP, because GP is 9 to 5 job and 5 day work. So 40
Okay.
hours in general you need to work. So you have a lot of time to your family and friends and all those things. And
Okay.
salary are good. तो बहुत सारे लोग फिर स्पेशलाइजेशन पे जाते नहीं है वहां जाने के बाद. बट यहाँ इंडिया में हमारे करेक्ट का मतलब होता है कि मेरे को स्पेशलिस्ट में जाना है, मेरे को जो है स्पेशलिस्ट बनना है. और वहां जाने के बाद मैक्सिमम लोग अपना डिसीजन को चेंज कर लेते हैं टू बिकम ए जीपी इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया.
Okay. And during 3 years of GP fellowship, how much I can expect as a salary?
I think it's going to be around, I think 4 to 5 lakh, we can say around 100 to 120,000 Australian dollar per year.
And in GP clinic?
It's not in clinic, you will basically fellowship. So जहाँ पर there will be some rural hospital, they will posted you. So government typically will pay you, not the hospital or the clinic.
Okay. And after completing the GP fellowship?
Then you need to work as a GP in any clinic. So there is they can hire you on fixed salary, or there will be basically in general people are work there for some certain percentage. They make a lot of money. So in Australia, you can see 60 patients per day,
Okay.
and I think minimum 30 to $250 per patient they will give you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank-
Maitri, for those questions. Quite good ones.
Okay.
If anything more, if not, we'll move on to the next person.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Dr. Hemant, please unmute yourself and ask
Please,
the
guys
question.
who are new, please give us your phone number, email in the chat box, so you can 1 hour you can get consultation from our team free of cost. So whatever you have question, you can talk to them one-on-one. And I'm here in Pune, so if you are nearby city, please come and join here. You can also ask the questions here in person.
Dr. Hemant, can you hear me? I guess he's not here, so we'll move on to the next person. Dr. Ashwin.
Hello. Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Okay, we'll first take Dr. Hemant, then we'll take Dr. Ashwin. Please, Dr. Hemant, go on.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, after the AMC one clearance, like we have, like I have
Your voice
completed
is
my MD.
breaking. Your
Yes,
voice
ma'am.
is breaking, Dr. Hemant.
Hello.
Yeah, better.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I have completed my MBBS in 2022, ma'am.
Okay.
After 2022, I'm like preparing for the NEET PG,
Mhm.
and also I'm working as a junior doctor in the private hospitals.
Okay.
Like after clearing AMC one, is there any for like work experience certificate? Is there any need of work experience certificate, ma'am?
Yes, definitely. If you are applying any job and you are showing experience, you
Yes.
need a letter from your hospital where you are working.
Okay,
So they will
sir.
mention,
Is
for
there any
example,
upload like they want like any pay slips or something like that?
yes,
Any
if
bank
you are
account?
applying for PR visa, all those things, they will see. Otherwise, even if they are paying in the cash, also you can show. You
Okay,
need to
okay,
get the letter done from them.
okay, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Hemant. Dr. Ashwin, please unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. Sir, right now,
Good evening.
hello. Yes, sir. Sir, right now I am doing my final year in Russia. I have a main doubt of like which path is better. Like after doing my FMG and getting like internship like finished, and after that I need to AMC part one. Or that if I'm not completing this FMG and not doing my internship like without any what to say practice, can I apply for this AMC part one and part two? Which route is better, sir? I have a little bit confusion in it.
If you want to work in Australia, you can pass both exams, so easy for you to get a job in
Okay.
Australia.
Okay, sir. Sir, like, which is better, sir? Which I need to complete this FMG and getting that internship like valid, somewhat experience for me, or else after completing their like AMC part one and part two,
Yeah,
directly
I mean,
going to Australia.
if you are able to clear FMG, then
Okay,
recommendation
sir.
go for internship. If you are not, able to pass the exam, then directly you can apply. Go
Okay,
for
okay, sir. So the better part is like first we give this FMG and get this internship like practice for
yes,
this 1 year,
yes,
and after that we need to apply for AMC part one and part two.
yes. So many people
Okay,
are
sir.
given 4 year, 5 year, and they are not able to pass FMG. So don't waste your time. Just give 2 attempts. If you are not able to clear, directly go for Australia.
Okay, sir. Okay, that's what my main doubt. Whether I need to take practice and I need to apply, or straightly I need to
Just
apply
give
for this
2 attempts
AMC.
for FMG. If you can
Okay,
clear,
sir.
good. Go for internship. If not, then directly go for Australia.
Okay, so after clearing our internship and getting this practice for 1 year, we need to apply for this AMC part one and clear this English exams and part two, and straight
Yes,
away we need to go there and work for that 1 year, sir.
yes,
After that, we can choose our PGs like which degree we need, and we want to
yes,
practice there for like 6 years.
yes, yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, that's what my major doubt, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, we are going to take only last 2 to 3 questions, the last 3 students left. So let's keep it short and quick for them to understand properly. So we have next Dr. Deepak.
Uh, Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I'm a final year student at IMS BHU, and I am confused. I want to pursue orthopedics, be it here or in Australia. And it is very easy for me to get orthopedics here because I've got internal reservation. So, should I continue with my PG here? I'm final year right
I mean,
now.
it's
Should I do
simple.
my PG?
If you want to work in abroad, go for AMC. If you want to work in India, then if you are getting, in orthopedics, then you can go. I mean, in IMS is okay.
No, no, sir. I want to pursue orthopedics in Australia, but should I do my PG here first? Should
No,
it
no, no.
count?
No, if you want, work in Australia, then directly you can pass the exam, come to Australia, and then you can try. So obviously you will not get in your first year, but second year, third year, there's a good chance for you to apply in orthopedic.
Sir, I, I'm confused. Should I continue? मतलब,
अरे
if I
दीपक
do not,
सुनो यार, सुनो मेरी बात. अगर आपको ऑस्ट्रेलिया में ही करना है तो
हाँ,
सिंपली आपने एमबीबीएस कर लिया इंडिया से, अब ऑस्ट्रेलिया का एग्जाम पास करो, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में पहुंच जाओ, वो आपके लिए बेटर रहेगा. वहाँ पीजी आपको मिल जाएगा. 2 साल में नहीं मिलेगा, 3 साल में मिलेगा. आपको तो सैलरी मिल ही रहेगी ना, आप तो वहाँ काम कर रहे हो ऑलरेडी. बट अगर आप इंडिया में नीट पीजी क्लियर करोगे, फिर आपको ऑर्थोपेडिक मिली या नहीं मिली, और फिर मिली तो फिर 3 साल के बाद फिर यू कैन नॉट
सर,
अप्लाई.
सर यहाँ जॉब मिल जाएगी क्योंकि यहाँ मतलब हमारे में इंटरनल
नहीं,
रिजर्वेशन है
जॉब
कॉलेज
तो
में.
मिल जाती, जॉब करनी है. अगर आपको ऑर्थोपेडिक
ऑर्थोपीडिक्स में ही,
एग्जाम
सर.
मिल जाती है तो फिर वहीं कर लो, अगर इंडिया में रहना है तो.
नहीं सर, इंडिया में रहना नहीं है सर. डाउट ये है कि सीवी बिल्डिंग में ये हेल्प करेगा. यहाँ पे सर हमें ऑर्थोपीडिक्स इजीली मिल जाता है क्योंकि एक तो हमारे को इंटरनल
अरे मिल भी
रिजर्वेशन है.
जाएगा तो कितने के 6 महीने का थोड़ी नहीं है, 3 साल का ही है ना.
हाँ सर, 3 साल का ही है.
फिर अभी तो 2000 से आप कब अप्लाई करोगे, 2028 में जाके फिर आप अप्लाई करोगे.
यस सर.
तो 4 टाइम का भी तो इम्पोर्टेंस है ना. तो
हाँ
अगर आप
सर.
3 साल यहाँ आप कर रहे हो पीजी से, अच्छा आप 3 साल ऑस्ट्रेलिया में चले जाओ, वहाँ जॉब भी करते रहो, वहाँ का एक्सपीरियंस की बेस पे आपको मिल जाएगा. मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ.
सर जॉब मिल जाएगी, यही डाउट है सर. वहां पे ऑस्ट्रेलिया में
यस,
जॉब मिल जाएगी,
यस,
एचएमओ
मिल
जॉब्स.
जाएगी. यस.
तो सर कुछ परसेंटेज ऐसा कुछ?
नहीं नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. ऑलरेडी यू आर फ्रॉम गुड इंस्टीट्यूट, आपको मिल जाएगा.
थैंक यू सर.
Okay, thank you for
थैंक यू
that
सर.
question,
गुड
Dr.
इवनिंग.
Deepak. We'll move on
Thank
to the next question. Dr. Shubham.
Please, guys, please leave your phone number, email in the chat box, so you can book 1 hour
Yes.
one-to-one free consultation from our team. So yes, Dr. Sneha.
Yes, sir. So this would
Yes,
be our
sir.
last question from Dr. Shubham. And for the rest of you, please drop your phone number, email ID in the chat box. Dr. Shubham, please.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Hi, sir. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, thanks. Yes, sir.
Sir, actually, I had a doubt. I'm a FMG and I had already given FMG exam recently in July. So
Hmm.
now I'm just waiting for my internship. It'll probably start in like November, December time. So in the meantime, I have like 2 to 3 months. So I'm just like, I just want to ask, what can I do exactly in these 2 to 3 months in order to strengthen my CV or build a portfolio?
हाँ, if you can do some किसी hospital में job कर सकते हो, if you can if you can do some elective or something, but since you are not a resident in India, so obviously you have a little bit tough time, but if you can work, obviously will give you the more weightage, or if you can do some course also, some CPT points, some specialized any conference, whatever you can, or do while you are
Mhm.
doing internship, do some research also, some publication will help you.
Okay, yes, sir. Actually, I'm not in India. I stay in UAE only. I stay in UAE with my parents. So over here, if we want to do internship, then we have to pay for that. So I want to ask you, if will it be will this time period count if I'm paying and if I'm doing any internship for
Yes,
2 to 3
definitely.
months?
Yes,
Okay.
will come.
And any preferred specialty, sir, like pediatrics or
Wherever
gynae,
you want
something
to
like
go,
that?
wherever you want to do, if you want to do
I
specialization in
want to.
pediatrics, then you can do in
मेरा
pediatrics.
interest, sir, I want to do in internal medicine.
तो आपको इंटरनल मेडिसिन में फिर आप करो, वैसे भी पेडियाट्रिक्स भी तो मेडिसिन का ही पार्ट है, राइट? So if you want
हाँ.
to do, you can go in pedia if you want to do in pedia.
Okay. तो मतलब any sort of internship will count, na? Whatever I
Yes,
do.
yes.
Okay, sir. And one more thing, I was debating over this with my parents also recently. That going through UK or going through Australia, which one would be more cheaper and will be
I
faster?
think in UK nowadays, lot of saturation, they are not able to, lot of people are unemployed after they pass both exams. So we
Okay.
UK is not recommended. Do your own research before you take the decision whether it is Australia or
Hmm.
UK. But not recommended UK, especially this year.
Okay. Sir, I want to go to Australia only, not to UK, but just like the pathway I'm asking, na? Because PLAB is easier comparatively, that's
Pathway is
why.
the same here. PLAB and AMC is not much different. Both are similar, and most of the things from UK and Australia is not much difference. Even in
Acha.
healthcare also.
Okay, sir.
इन
Okay.
सिंपल
And
बात ये यहाँ पर जो गोरे रहते हैं ना ऑस्ट्रेलिया में, ये यूके
mhm.
से ही माइग्रेशन किए हुए इन्होंने, तो पूरा सिस्टम इन्होंने वहीं से लिया हुआ नाइस वाला, जो इनका एनएचएस
हाँ.
वाला सिस्टम है।
अच्छा, हाँ, वो तो समझ गया सर। बस मेरे को यही है कि कौन सा ज्यादा जल्दी होएगा और थोड़ा सही रहेगा, प्राइस में भी सस्ता थोड़ा रहेगा,
हाँ,
ताकि
तो
हम लोग
यूके में होते हैं 2 साल करना पड़ता है, यहाँ ऑस्ट्रेलिया में 1 ईयर आरएमओ करना पड़ता है, ये भी एक डिफरेंस है।
अच्छा, हाँ। और सर यूके में वो जो 1 ईयर का जो फेलोशिप है या जो FI1 ईयर है, वो इजीली मिल जाता है, उसमें तकलीफ होती है?
वही तो नहीं मिल रहा है, वही तो तुमको बोल रहा हूँ, नहीं मिल रहा है भाई, इसीलिए मैंने बोला
अच्छा,
एएमसी को
ओके।
अब आप अपना
हाँ,
रिसर्च
अच्छा।
करो, कितने लोगों को मिल रहा है, कितने लोगों को नहीं मिल रहा है आफ्टर दे पास
हम्म
प्लैब 2, वो नहीं मिल रहा है।
हम्म
2 साल से बहुत लोगों को डिफिकल्टी हो रही है जॉब मिलने में एनएचएस में।
अच्छा, ठीक है।
दैट्स व्हाई आई
और
रिकमेंड
सर,
बोथ।
हाँ, और सर इंडिया में ऐसे काफी कई सही सेंटर्स है जहाँ से हम लोग ACLS या BLS कोर्स कर सकते हैं, वो वाला जो ऑस्ट्रेलिया में रिकग्नाइज होता है?
इन जनरल वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए आपको करना ही पड़ेगा, वंस यू पास एएमसी 1, तो यहाँ बहुत सारे लोग कराते हैं, पर इंडिया में भी आप कर सकते हो, नो प्रॉब्लम।
ओके सर।
Okay,
ओके
thank
सर।
you.
Thank you, Dr. Shubham, for that question.
या यस
Sir,
मैम।
with your permission, I would like to end this webinar if it's okay.
Yes, so I think
Okay.
guys, please leave your phone number, email in the chat box, so our team will connect you. This is almost 2 hours से हम लोग कर रहे हैं, so Dr. Prakash, if you can just leave your phone number, Salesh and Abdullah, and then our team will get back to you.
सर मेरा नाम हारिस है सर।
अभी तुम्हारे फ्रेंड्स ने भी तो इतने क्वेश्चन तो किए थे.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, thank you guys for joining us today. We have been like the session was planned for 5 to 6, but we have tried extending it till 7, and we have tried answering most of your questions. If we missed, and we are really sorry for that, but please drop your phone number and email IDs. One of our counselors will get back to you by tomorrow and answer all your questions. And again, I'm repeating, if any one of you is or in or around Pune, please do come and visit us in person, because it's better understanding of your questions to both the ends. The face to face is much better. So I would encourage all of you to join us there. And thank you for joining us. Thank you, Dr. Akram, for this wonderful session and how nicely you have explained each and every question from all our students. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Have a good evening, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hello, hello, hello. यार कोई डॉक्टर है अभी पेंडिंग? Excuse me. Hello. Hello, hello.
हाँ हेलो.
हाँ हेलो. हाँ. ओए यूएई वाले डॉक्टर कैसे हो?
सर
ठीक
वो
हो?
लाइट है ना. हाँ हाँ मैं ठीक हूँ भाई. आप कैसे हो?
हाँ मैं भी ठीक हूँ यार. सीन ये है कि आई एम फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान ना. बहुत सारी जिंदगी से रमी हूँ. ठीक है. तो
वरती नाही
ज्यादा
तुम्ही कोणाला सांगितलं वरती रात्री लाईट काम करणार?
यूएई में बस 1-2 बार आया था. वो क्या नाम
त्यांना
है
सांगायचं आम्हाला रात्रीची लाईट सोय करून द्या.
कि यार सऊदीया से